Burp. So, hello. How's it going? How you doing? What's up? I hope you're having a wonderful day. It would appear we have a guest star tonight. Ooh. The one and the only Drum Asylum will join us tonight to fill the spot for Cha. Boop. Doot, 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 doot. And so, okay. All right. All right. So now that the ads are done, and it is time to continue the next episode of The Fallen. Oh, I'm almost done. My phone be beeping. So, yeah, we're gonna have ourselves a drum join the fray today as a special guest. Who would like to do a
Come on,
recap for
Zedman.
inspiration?
I feel like Zed was pretty he was pretty adamant about doing it this week, wasn't he?
That's right.
Yeah.
Good remembering, Kozik.
I was kidding, but
We're
What?
holding you to it.
No.
You said it twice.
I have in my notes it's pretty much it's underlined a whole bunch, like we agreed a lot. Or no, I'm sorry, I misread that. We argued a lot.
Last
We sure
session
did. It was
great.
fun. It
We
was
got
fun.
so much done.
We had a good time.
After effects
Basically,
and eclipse.
We
Yes.
started off pretty much right outside of Dale's place. We were deciding whether we should go back to the shop and fill in the shopkeep, or if we should just sneak out of town. So we all did some stealth checks and decided just right before we were going to leave that we'll kind of poke our heads into the shop, and I forget the shopkeeper's name, but we'd basically let him know kind of what we found and that there's portals under Dale's house. Maybe don't let people go in there, but Sarissa might be passing through from time to time. And then, if I remember correctly, we decided that we were going to go back to the portal that we took to get to the Feywild from the material plane. And so Sarissa, we couldn't find Sarissa all of a sudden. And so we were thinking, well, do we go back and look for her? Did she fly off? And then we realized that we had all done these stealth checks and Sarissa got a nat 20. So she was just with us the whole time. We just didn't notice. And so Sarissa decided, well, she had already agreed that she would fly us to the entry, to the portal rather. And so Cha was clutched in her claws again, and Sari decided that she would join Cha in the or join him for the ride, I guess, for the excitement. And so they were both clutched in these dragon claws as the rest of us were kind of sitting on top and soaring through the air, flying through the Feywilds, and ended up back at the portal where this massive tree was, where we found Raul and Alan. And we decided, we should maybe let Alan just choose whether he wants to stay here, and because this is basically his home, or if he wants to go with us. And he more or less was just kind of a squirrel, so I don't really think he cared either way. But he did go up in the tree and get a whole bunch of food together. And while he was doing that, we noticed a familiar cat that had been, eating small animals and bothering Shaw the whole time we've been in the Fae. So we were worried about Alan. He'd been in there for quite some time, and then eventually he emerged with what seems to be every piece of food that he could find.
Tasty.
And then we decided that, we had a small discussion of why we were even there, and then we decided we were just going to go through the portal. Cha and Zed, I think, just walked through and didn't leave the decision up to anyone else, and then just like that, we were back in the material plane, and there's a lot less magical, that exciting Fey energy has kind of dwindled away, and for most of us, for some of us rather, we're back where we kind of quote unquote belong, back home, I guess. And for others, it's brand new. They've never been to the material plane before. So very interesting. We were deciding whether or not we should go back to Grenstall or we should maybe go see Tio Moonblade. And as we were kind of having these discussions, our kobold companions showed up begging for food, as expected. So I think we broke them off a couple pieces of rations and things like that. And I think the ultimate decision was to go back to Grenstall. And I might be leaving something out as far as details toward the end here, but I believe on the way to town, we ended up kind of hearing some commotion and decided to investigate.
No,
And
there's
lo and
this old
behold,
guy sitting there. There was an old guy sitting.
okay,
He was watching
forgot.
the portal, and he saw us and then ran.
And did we chase him? Is that how-
Inanna
Inanna couldn't
did.
help herself. Yeah, Inanna
That's right.
chased
That's right. And
after
so,
him.
so then we followed her, and that's kind of okay. That's how we came across this
Scene.
group, this
Mhm.
rather large group of what seemed to be bandits, and I believe they noticed us. They confronted us, and were basically saying that they were gonna rob us.
Like, give us our money and we'll let you go.
Oh yes, that. What a great cliffhanger.
And I'm sure that there were some memorable quotes and things like that, but Shaw's not here to recite them.
Right.
So
All right. Nice job.
as maybe.
Well, and we ran into those.
Hey, how's it going,
We
Red?
ran into the I don't know, a group of thieves.
We
a
just
gang
got
of
started and they're
thieves
doing the
or
recap.
pirate types that that want our. And we're not hidden. We're not stealthy at all. Didn't we end just like looking at them and they're looking at us and they want our money or whatever, and we kind of ended there? Isn't that where we ended?
Yeah, I think so. Not quite in initiative, but pretty much right on the cusp of it. And I will also say Zed has inspiration already, so if someone else that doesn't have it wants it, I would say go for it.
Who doesn't have it in our group?
I have it.
Let's see. I have it too.
Does Kozik?
Kozik doesn't.
I'll take it.
Yeah, grab it.
All
Do you have it,
I'm
Inanna?
Yes.
gonna click it.
Okay, great. Now we all do in case we want to do group things. So that's cool.
Which
Oh, I
are probably
imagined they
gonna
were
need
going
them.
Oh yeah, they threatened Inanna. Inanna's like, oh no, please don't hurt me. I'm so innocent. And oh, I'm going to kill you so much. I'm going to kill you and I'm gonna have fun. And
I know it.
launched
And
the
Zed and
opening
I-
shot.
That's right. And Zed and I looked at each other like, are they kidding? We're gonna kick their butts.
There appears to be 2 members of your group not in this combat.
That's right. We left them. They didn't want to come. Kozik and
Kozik
Shaw
didn't come.
Yeah,
And Shaw's
are
stayed
back
with him.
where we left them.
Mm-hmm. So it's looks like the numbers game may be on their side.
Right. And did they threaten to kill us or something? What was it? What did they
believe
say to us?
The delivery of the line was, give up what you've got and we'll let you live.
Oh, so yes, they're threatening.
I'd say that's more of a proposal than a threat.
Well, it's implicit.
Semantics.
It's implicit because if we don't,
We don't wanna.
yeah.
So with that,
So
it
there are
is time for initiative.
initiative.
For those of you who are within the vicinity to be able to roll initiative, that is.
The 4 of us.
How does that work again, guys? Help me out.
Under your character portrait,
Mm-hmm.
you see the initiative number next to your walk speed, but across from your proficiency.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
I don't think
Click on that.
Click on that. Thank you.
I rolled and it didn't roll anything.
I know. So actually, go to the combat tab, so like
Oh,
with the swords,
fuck.
and you should actually see a little dice next to your character name. That worked for
What?
me when the first one didn't.
Weird. Okay.
That's not a good start. Damn.
Well, Niavara slash Inanna did open the opening volley, like the first attack, like that.
Mm.
In theory, was what started the encounter. Although with
Jeez
these rolls,
Louise.
Jesus
my-
Christ,
God.
You chose this.
this is what we call
What do you mean we
Uh,
chose this?
we started fighting, and we also followed.
That you ran totally unheated
Okay.
into the brush after an old
We
man,
see
one by
no,
one.
he was watching us, and then he saw us notice him, and he
Great.
ran. That's
And Niavara
suspicious.
Great.
wanted
It's
to
a free
see.
kingdom.
Okay, so can I understand we've got 3 icons grouped together that seem to be particular individuals, and the one over there by the stream, I guess, and then there's these 7 guys behind. So the
They
7 guys
chose this.
behind, I take it, are just bandits without a name, and then the other guys, this bandit captain, hobgoblin warlord, those are the 3 that are. Is
Well,
that the?
there's like I said, there's this guy with this bushy long beard. Well, not really long, but bushy, scraggly beard, kind of tattered clothing, and kind of looks dirty and maybe a bit inebriated. And there's this hobgoblin guy just kind of standing behind him. He seems a lot less inebriated. And you see like a bunch of other ne'er-do-wells of varying, degrees of background. And
about the one by
somebody
the
over there
creek?
to the right.
Yeah. Can we tell anything about him? What's he look like?
Just another human.
Just another human. Okay. 11 humans. Or
Yep.
11 opponents.
Just another human.
Smiley
Let me
face.
start this round out.
How far
So
away are we from them?
It is to scale. So
Okay.
they're kind of waiting, so technically it
also-
starts on Niavara's turn.
We also strategically all bunched up just so that we couldn't be flanked.
That's right. Hmm.
I mean, that's definitely one way of viewing it, right?
So Niavara has to respond to their.
So, yeah, Niavara had in fact opened up combat with firing what is
Guiding bolt.
colloquially.
Is there a way for me to move the
Oh,
image
you did?
on
Uh-oh.
the left?
Am I?
Which I am now going
Oh,
to
my
cast,
browser's dying. One
Oh,
sec.
we can't see it yet. Okay.
provided
So
I.
That's your response.
The hell?
That's Niavara's answer to give us your money
What was
Guiding
that?
bolt.
is to hit the person threatening her.
So does that hit the clump of 3 or does it hit more?
It only hits one person. She's
Oh,
specifically
okay.
targeting the person who's talking shit.
Pop
Okay.
that open.
Oh, I'll give you something, all right? Type a response. Does a 14 hit?
4d6.
Sorry, I had to refresh my browser.
radiant. That's nice.
Cleric? Busted.
Okay, so which one are you aiming for?
The one who is threatening. The one who
Let me
specifically
take
said
a
give us your
look-see.
money.
At his armor class. Unfortunately, that would not hit. Unless you would like to use an
Damn.
inspiration.
Wow, the 14 doesn't hit.
Well, technically it's an 8 plus 6, so yeah. I mean, this is good information to have for the party.
Yeah, we'll just make a point of rolling more than that.
Lol. Lamau even. Uh. Da, 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 da. I'm just double checking bonus actions.
Are you gonna? Can you use your initiative in a case like this to roll again?
No. And
No.
you get one action, you get a movement, and you get a bonus action.
Okay.
And my
Which
audio
is
is
just about
broken.
moving yourself somewhere.
Thank you
right?
for the sub, Drum.
Yes, you can move yourself, but I'm also seeing if I have
Appreciate
any, relevant bonus actions.
Don't know why the audio's not playing on that. I
No
don't.
problem.
The answer is no.
No bonus actions.
Don't know why the
Uh,
audio's not playing though.
I think
Everything's
she was
breaking.
asking if you could use inspiration.
Oh, yeah, I could use that to reroll.
Oh, there it
in
is.
theory.
Delayed. There
Might
it
be
is.
worth it for the cinematic view of it.
Especially
go.
since we're just starting out.
Well,
That is
is
unfortunate.
Damn. That's a lost. Oh, so sad.
that's okay.
So you fire
Uh,
your guiding bolt, and it streaks past him. Like it looks like the dude is, maybe a little. Like I said, it seems a little inebriated, and it's just at that momentary. Of you trying to aim your guiding bolt, he just takes a swig of his bottle, and that's where the guiding bolt goes between his arm and his face, and just kind of whisks past him in that perfect spot that you couldn't have otherwise missed.
And with that, she is going to get behind the paladin.
All right. Now that they see you are being aggressive, this fella right here, he utters something and sort of points to you guys, and you see the other individuals back there start to all draw bows and daggers. But they can't do anything, but he can. And he's gonna start menacingly moving towards you.
Which one is it, Cubed?
The hobgoblin.
Oh, okay. All right.
Sorry, if you click on the sword thing, right click it, and you'll actually
The
pop
sword
out of
thing.
in the right hand corner of the screen. There look like two swords. Right click it, and you'll pop out the combat tracker so that you can see whose turn it is.
I'm sorry, I don't see what you're talking about. Two swords in the right hand corner of this. There's just
Top
dice
right.
down there. Oh,
No,
top
no.
right.
Mhm.
Ah, okay.
The two
Oh,
swords.
great. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Thanks. I didn't.
Also, let me get camera control since I have to refresh my browser. There we go.
Oh, damn. I have to wait a little while.
So this guy, as he moves closer, he is gonna throw some javelins at you.
Lovely.
He can make 2 ranged attacks with javelins. He's gonna throw 2 javelins. He's gonna chuck them. Let's see.
I mean, he's
There
going to throw 2.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what I said. And he's gonna throw 2 of them. And let's see, easy targets, closest targets. He's gonna throw 1 at Opal and 1 at Sorry.
Oh no.
Little fucker.
Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. That's for Opal,
Yeah, that hits.
and that's for Sorry.
Aw.
No. Oh, so that doesn't. It goes with my armor class. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Going
12's not
against
going to
my
hit you.
armor- Okay, it doesn't hit me.
And Opal, you take 9 points
Ouch.
of
Ouch,
piercing damage.
right.
As a javelin, despite your composition, a javelin can still, do damage.
Yeah, a javelin can still stab me. I've been stabbed by arrows before.
I expect you will be getting stabbed by many more shortly. Zed. You just saw this guy walk up, no fear, no, like he just doesn't give off any emotion. He's just like, has this stern face, and he just walks up and he just chucks a javelin at 2 of your party members, and one's just like chunks into Opal and maybe like flex off some bits.
This rock here,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
how big is that?
Probably a good boulder size. So,
Like we could get cover behind that and everything.
yep.
Okay.
I mean, depending on your angle, technically.
Yeah. It's large enough to hide behind.
Yeah. Do 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 do.
Got 30.
They're like, we're level 6. We can take on bandits. I'm like, okay. Okay. The hubris.
I'll go here so that I'm kind of up next to the rock. And
Yeah, he wouldn't get cover from much anything.
I'm gonna try it. Beat that.
A DC 12 Constitution save. Let me select his token.
Oh, I've never brought this up, but it just
Hmm?
dawned on me. So we've got little one. Like I haven't used little one for combat or anything like that. Would it be possible to send little one off to go get Kozik and Cha?
You tell him to.
Like, could that be an option to? Because I was thinking about it earlier. I was like, do I have a spell or anything? But I don't. Then yeah, if that's possible on my turn, I would like to kind of whisper over to little one. Oh, you remember where we came from? Just right over there. I need you to fly over there, and there's a Kozik, small dwarf fella, and then Chaw. Can you go grab him and bring him here? I think we're gonna need him.
Okay.
Be careful.
Okay.
So cute.
And he seems to have no sense of your current predicament. But he does what he's told. You see the little amethyst draconic entity just take flight. Ah, shit in my eye. I hate it. Ah. Don't you hate it when you're trying to DM and there's like a eyelash in your eye? But that's, his action, so. So you were doing a con. He has to do a con.
Yeah.
Does he have anything for
So
this?
now
He does not.
this guy has to do a saving throw, right? Ooh,
Let's go.
nice,
This might be the first time that
nice.
poison sprays ever worked.
Poisoned.
Damn.
Yeah.
And you get to do 2 d12s. Oh yes, baby.
Do it.
$11.
I'll take it.
About half.
Better than less than.
Perfectly
Alright.
statistically average.
Does he get poisoned? Gas upon the creature must
Out of
succeed on
two
con
D12s?
save. Take 2
I guess
poison.
so, yeah.
Okay, no poison condition though. So you launch. I mean, what's it look like? Like as you slam, is this guy is covered in poison? That girl is poison.
I think Zed will kind of hold his hand out, almost like he's holding onto a water balloon, but there's really nothing there. And then all of a sudden, you just kind of see this bubble start to form, this green, gaseous, nasty-looking thing, and he just, like I said, like a water balloon, he just chucks it at this guy, and it hits him, and just basically dousing him probably from like neck to waist in this nasty-looking gaseous poison.
All
And then
right.
Zed's gonna look shocked and be like, "Oh, it actually fucking worked."
Congrats, Zedrin.
I'd almost imagine too, like, hopefully he doesn't take damage from it, but like he's probably got like a bit of it on his hand, like just it's never worked, so he doesn't really know the outcome. He's just kind of like happy with it. And then let's see.
Oh, I can just apply that now. Oh, that's nice. I like that.
And then I'll
will
use
save me
the
hassle.
rest of my movement, or some of it, to get right here. I know this guy's probably still in line of sight, but I just don't want to get hit by arrows.
Don't worry, there's plenty of arrows to go around. Anyway,
Yeah, I thought so.
speaking of arrows, Opal, you just took a javelin.
Ow.
Yeah.
Opal's gonna look at the javelin, look at the dude who threw it, and is going to cast Fireball at him. I do not appreciate
Opal.
being
At
stabbed.
him? At him? You're gonna cast Fireball or Firebolt?
Bolt.
Okay.
I don't have Fireball yet.
Somebody does.
Somebody does.
Someone does.
Yes, they does.
Does 15 hit?
A 15, aiming for this guy in specific.
Yes.
So you go to cast your firebolt and it launches at him, and he just like swings his sword because he like draws this sword, you know, as he threw the javelins, and he just like cuts it in half. Just
Oh,
Oh.
wow. So 14, not 15. Damn. Okay.
you
16
targeted
or
2 different
17
people.
then. If not higher. Oh, that's true.
What'd you say,
Hmm.
Cubed?
2 different targets, 2 different ACs.
Oh, I see. Oh, I thought they were the same person.
I think Opal should run up to him and get in melee range.
No thanks. Opal's going to go over here.
Yeah, makes sense. Oh wait, I didn't mean to do that. My bad.
All right, so this, unless there's anything else Opal wanted to do,
The javelin's still in Opal, yes.
I mean, if you want it to be.
No, not at
Could
this
have
point.
pulled it out,
Well,
yeah.
while she's moving over there, she just yoinks it out of her and tosses it to the side. Not a fan of that. Not a fan of being.
So let's see. All right, so this guy is gonna start moving up. But he can only double move. You see this guy just start running towards you guys, weapons drawn. Sorry.
Well, Sorry wants to use one of those damn fireballs.
Yeah, get on.
So it would be at disadvantage because you'd be trying to throw it. Because remember, you're throwing an item to have that effect happen, and that is really far for throwing.
Oh no, it's not. Not for sorry.
I mean, that's 80 feet. If you're aiming for the
80
guys in the
feet?
back
Like, who are
line.
you aiming for?
Like,
It's 80 feet?
Over
For
here,
those
yeah.
two, no. For the guys all the way in the back, yes.
Okay, but isn't the fireball big enough to like get all of them?
No, not yet. It's not a tactical nuke. It's a.
It's 20 feet.
I'd call it a grenade.
how big is it? One more time, and I'll show her the template for it.
20-foot
It's
radius.
20 feet radius.
It's what?
Or a 20-foot radius around wherever it hits.
That's how big a fireball is? Okay.
Yes.
Why isn't it even?
So sorry, I'd actually hold on to your.
Like roughly.
Wow.
You could get all these guys.
I could get all 4 of these guys.
Honestly, doing damage to all 4 of them would be quite funny. But something I would recommend is save the rest of them until all of those guys in the back line get closer.
For sure.
Give them a warning shot, though.
You have
Give
a
them
lot
a-
of fireballs, and that would do a lot of damage.
Yeah, but I gotta save some of these fireballs for other problems. So I don't want to just. I have 7.
We have many problems right now, but
We
Yeah.
we
Yeah,
have
that's a big problem.
exactly.
Well, I mean, I think taking out those 4 would be pretty great.
We have 11 problems at the
We
moment.
do. And if I could take out 4 with one thing, that would be awesome.
alternatively, they all have really high dex saves, and we all look really sad. Totally up to you what you want to do, though. Sorry.
What do you mean they all have
They
really
could
high?
all. Which
So-
fireball to avoid taking full damage is a deck save.
And if you succeed on it, like I believe you could take half or avoid it entirely in some cases.
I'm not understanding. Start over.
So if you cast Fireball on someone, they have to
Right.
make a save to see if they take damage. If they
Okay.
pass the save, they only take half damage. If they fail to save,
Okay.
they take full.
Okay.
It's to represent them being able to duck and cover or get out of the way or jump under something or shield themselves in a way that the damage is reduced. Kind of like bracing for a grenade about to go off next to you.
So how much damage can the fireball do? I mean, what numbers have to be like? How powerful is the fireball?
Let me pull it up and I'll tell you the
So-
DC.
For the Fireball spell, it is a base DC of 15,
DC.
and it does 8d6 fire damage on the failed save or half as much on the successful one.
8d6.
Pretty high.
That's pretty good. All right, I'm gonna put it, and I'm gonna get these 4 with as much damage as I can.
So how many beads are you wanting to use?
1 bead. Well, they're within range, so 1 bead could like
One
get them
bead would
all,
be
right?
nice.
Yeah, 1 bead
It
could
might
get
not-
them.
It might not kill them, but it might damage them grievously, which is what we could hope, or the best we could hope for. Aside from, outright killing them.
I had in my mind the fireball would like just instantly kill everything it.
We'll
Nope.
find out.
Oh, don't
We'll
worry
figure it out.
about it.
Okay, so I do not have it on my, list of things because I got it in the shop. So I don't think I have it listed anywhere. So I can't, make a click anything that's going to show
Yeah, it's
up
on there.
in the-
It's Necklace of Fireballs. Hey, Khalees,
Oh,
how's it
okay.
going?
Where is it? Where am I looking? I'm in
It is in your
features. Where do I-
consumables and your items. The second tab.
My inventory, consumables. Oh, cool. Necklace O fireballs. All right.
And you can throw it up to
So-
60 feet away.
But those guys are 80 feet away. Is that right?
Yep, they are much further than 60. Doing well. Sweet, sweet.
Okay.
We pretty much just started. They decided to basically kick off a hornet's
And
nest.
so,
We'll see how this goes.
oh, I see. One action.
We'll see how this goes. We also have a guest star
What is-
tonight.
Okay, one action, 20-foot radius, 60 feet. What does that mean? I'm sorry, guys. I don't understand. I mean, down at the bottom, it says one action, 20-foot radius, but then it says 60
So
feet.
you can throw it up to
Oh,
a
that's how
60
far
feet,
you could throw
and
it.
then
All right.
its radius because it's an explosion.
Yes. Okay. So, oh, I
Let me
see.
turn
My
that off. Ooh,
cursor,
warm.
my thing's got them all. Okay.
You have like a
That-
little template. You might be able to
Yep.
set it down, plop it down in the middle, and it should like
There we
show
are.
us how big it is. Very good. And now everyone in the radius now has to do a deck save.
Okay.
So let's do a save.
Is there anything
for-
else I press, or are we there, or do I need to?
Nope,
You
I'm
will
doing the
do it.
rolls.
Oh, that's
I'd
hilarious.
love to see that.
That's
We'd
nice.
love to see that.
You
Oh
love
my
to
That's
see
god.
that.
hilarious.
That, yes.
3 in a row.
Decks.
Yes.
They're not like nat ones. It's just since I'm clicking on the
They're just
bandits,
fails.
it's just showing. Yeah, it's showing the fails.
Yeah.
Yes. One more.
Dexterity.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very nice.
All right.
So
Um,
you should see a damage button.
Yep. So I hit that.
And I need to see how the terrain's going to handle this.
8d6 plus a bonus.
So where it says
That's
a
the
little
f-
damage thing, like where you link the item you did, there's a little damage button you can click on.
No, I clicked on the damage button and it says formula is 8d6 plus at bonus.
Yeah, just roll whatever it
I
says.
get a bonus thing after. And then normal, not a critical hit. What's the difference
Correct.
between a critical hit and normal?
A critical hit is
Double
doubled.
damage.
29.
Okay,
So click
29 out
him.
of 48. I suppose that's a little sitting
Each
at
one
average.
of them take that. Yeah, that's huge.
Apply
Each
that
one of
to
them
him.
take that?
Yes,
Yeah.
every single
Yeah.
one.
Oh,
That damage doesn't get
yes!
That damage doesn't get spread around evenly
Apply.
between
Apply.
all 4 of them, unless they
They
have some weird
all
life
take
link that's
it.
Oh, there
going
we go.
around.
Apply
Uh,
that.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's why
Hit him.
Fireball is good.
Apply that.
gotta-
Okay.
A
It might
question
not
about it.
instantly kill them,
Him.
but it'll make them wish that it did.
Apply that.
Yeah.
Or it might. Do they all have 29?
Apply that.
Probably not.
It would be very funny. Ah, yes, the 2 bandits who came up to help are the bandit that came up to help his, I'm assuming, commanders. This gets
He's
turned
bumming.
into a pile of ash, blown away in the explosion.
So as as you throw a bead and keeping track, because these beads don't come back once once you use them, you lose them.
Okay, so I should go subtract 1.
So when you throw the necklace or the bead, it hits the ground, and there's like this. It's almost like a momentary fizzle, like what nothing happened, what nothing, and then like as soon as that thought crosses your mind, there's just an explosion of flame,
Nice.
and 2 of these guys get blasted. Make sure I
As
mark
in
them properly.
dead?
That's this one.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, by the way,
And
if
this
that
one.
had hit Opal, she would be down.
Yes.
Ouch.
And then the other 2 are just have quite a
Yep.
few hit points.
They're-
taken
they're-
off. Okay.
They're pretty singed.
Okay.
So is this, having never seen a fireball before, OOC, does it like scorch the earth? Is there flames left over? Is it like
There's-
dangerous terrain?
It's just well, you know what?
Scorched.
I like your thinking, and let's find out.
Thanks, Zed.
Hey, that could work in our advantage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
right.
that's an
That's
area that they
between
can't
us
hit
and
us
them.
from.
What's that one, Cube?
Doom.
64. That would be 25, 50, 75 to
What does
100.
that mean?
They're just small embers, some scorched terrain, but you haven't quite triggered a forest fire. Anyway,
Okay, good.
Yay! Now we have a bunch of
Okay.
bandits in a row. Everyone, let's go.
So when do you go again, Niavaro? Wait, where are you?
he goes after
Okay.
all of these bandits.
So
Gonna be-
I'm gonna stay where I am because I want to protect Inanna. I don't want her out there alone.
Yeah, I did
So-
not realize the rock was there. That's my fault. I will own it. It will be fine. I will be okay.
You're saying
I-
I should go hide?
Yeah, don't stay out and die because of me. In other
Okay,
words.
well I have a shield, I have a
will
shield
say
spell, but I
too-
guess you're before me, so all right, I'm
I-
over here with Zed.
I positioned Zed to be where he is so that if anyone did come up to try and attack head on, I could easily
Yeah.
jump out the flank.
Yeah,
Mhm.
actually Sari's gonna come up over here so she can kind of see if anyone comes around that way. If any of those guys try to come around the rock the other way.
It's okay.
So if you go around the rock, you'd have to be in that spot.
Okay.
You don't quite have the movement yet.
All right.
Is that okay there, Cube?
Yep,
I'm
that would
just
be
gonna
30
hang-
feet.
I won't be able to see anyway, so I'll just hang with Zed so I
Also,
can
thank you
help
for the
him.
follow there, Stud. All right. Is there anything else you wanted to do? Because stuff happens
think
at the
I
end of the turn.
Can I do things? I moved. Can I do anything else?
You
Bonus
moved and attacked.
actions.
Wait, say again. Please say that again, Cube.
You moved and you attacked, so you have a bonus action. If there's anything that you have that activates on the bonus action, which probably not.
If I have anything that activates on a bonus action,
Hey, there's the audio. My alerts are
how do I
laggy.
determine that?
It'll tell you in the feature, like for example, channel divinity, harness divine power to get back like one of your spells is a bonus action on your sheet.
Oh, I see. Oh, I see right there. One bonus action. Okay.
Compel duel is also a bonus action if you look on your spell list,
Okay.
and that you can see by the difference between 1BA versus 1A.
It's a spud of the mud.
Okay. I see. But I don't think I used any of my spell slots. So I don't need to get back a spell slot.
Yeah, no, you never used a spell slot
So
as the necklace of fireballs. Just
and
The best
what was
part
the other one you said? I'm
Is
looking
what they
here.
don't even know.
What's the other one you said was a bonus action?
Your
Mm.
smites, all of your smites and compelled duel. It looks like on your spell list,
Oh, all of my smites?
or it looks like most of them. Yeah. Shield of Faith is also one.
Usually, smite is like you activate it in tandem with like doing an attack. Typically,
Right, but you said the shield of faith was one.
Mhm.
Isn't that where I can protect somebody else? Shield
Mm.
of faith.
If you have it prepared, I don't know if you have.
Shield of
Are
faith,
you
it
prepared?
surrounds a creature. Oh, that one is not prepared. No. Damn it. My smites are prepared, but shield of faith isn't. Crap, I wish I could do that one for you.
Nah, it's all right. Don't worry.
Okay,
It was my
but
mistake.
so I could decide then. I could decide to use my movement to run up on this guy and use a smite.
No, like you could, but we're not striking him. So what would the smite do?
I'm not
Yeah.
striking him. I'm not understanding. I'm sorry,
So
you guys. I don't mean to take up.
so to activate the smite is a bonus action. To actually do damage with the smite, it has to be a part of an attack action. because you're
Yes.
turning you're turning on the fire on your sword, but you still have to hit him with your sword.
I see. And I've already used my okay. So then there's not really anything that I can do.
Nope.
Any bonus action I could use or anything I can do. So sounds like there's nothing I can do. Okay.
All right. So Kozik,
Thanks.
I need
guys.
you to give me a perception check.
Okay. Second. Sure. Listening quietly, listening to Cha say whatever, or maybe he's there. I'm not sure.
He was kind of trying to plead with you to follow everybody, and
Yes.
And I'm like,
Come
And didn't
on.
little one go?
come on,
Little one
Kozik.
went.
The party is over there. We need to help them. They could be in trouble.
they're acting like
good.
rash fools. Okay, I mean, come on.
Yeah, you don't hear nothing but Cha trying to convince you to head in the general direction.
What
I'm
about
gonna-
little
I'm
one?
gonna
He's not
stay
there
right
yet.
Here.
This
he's
whole
not
round's
there yet.
only 6 seconds.
Oh, okay.
I'm
So
like, I hear you, Cha. Okay, all right, but I mean, I think I'm gonna stay here. And that's my turn.
the one person who won't lose any health, but
Dude. Oh,
So-
disappointing.
and it's perfectly all right. It makes sense. True to character.
You guys are gonna destroy all these people anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no.
yeah, that's it. That's it.
Yeah, they'll do that. Anyway, their turn. Gotta make sure I have the right one marked. So
Like all
this guy
12
back
of them?
here. Mm-hmm. So they are gonna. Let's see. He's gonna go this way. Ooh.
Wait, they can't all move at once, though, can they? No, just one at a time. Bandit,
Technically,
bandit, bandit,
technically,
bandit,
it's all. Since there's no, you guys aren't interrupting their turn order. Technically, they are moving at the same time. Technically.
Yeah, right. Technically, I gotcha.
So this guy who just took a swig of his alcohol, and then you threw a fireball at him, and it like shattered the bottle, and he looks like real mad, like real mad.
Which guy?
And he pulls out a
The one-
scimitar, and he's gonna start running at the person who threw that. Ooh, you know what? He's gonna attempt something. So you see him just sort of, well, for those of you behind the rock, see him just like disappear behind the rock. And Niavara, you see this guy start to like climb on the rock. Let's see how good he is at acrobatics to climb it. Not very, because he's
Good
drunk.
deal.
So he
Right.
tries to
right.
climb on top of this rock, and his foot catches like some wet moss, and he just kind of slips and wastes any ability to do an attack because he's recovering from his face being planted on a rock.
Good deal for
Yeah.
us.
And then this guy back here. Gonna get to about there. There we go.
Wait a minute.
Yep, I'm not even sure if Opal can see them from behind the rock, but out of character, they're acting very cautious after seeing two of their friends get obliterated.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say the person who can see them. Niavara, feel free to give me a let's do a, let's see, I'm trying to see what they'd be doing. We're gonna go with an insight check. Because your passive perception's high enough, so I could just kind of wave that one off. They're acting
Nice.
real strange when they get to the spot that they're at.
Like
As in-
strange how?
When they get to the location that they're currently at, they start slowing down. I mean, granted, that's their movement speed, but they look like they're looking at the ground a little bit more, but trying to keep an eye on you. Like something's going. Like they're acting
They
real
got
weird.
landmines planted.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Perhaps.
And then this guy. Gets to about there. Does the same thing. This guy. He's just full sprinting because he saw people go behind that rock.
Hmm.
I'm just doing their movements first. Then I'll get to the
Yeah.
attacks. And this guy, he's gonna go to about there. And these guys all have like bows drawn. And they are gonna wait, make sure I got all my guys moved.
Oh, Niavari don't like you out there by yourself.
I'm missing one. Oh, nope, he's right there. Okay. I just didn't move the turn. Alright, so good luck. As the only one out in the open.
You poor individual.
Damn it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I
1, 2,
don't
3,
like
4,
this.
5.
I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful.
I'm hopeful.
praying.
1,
Oh no.
2.
Miss.
I'm gonna silvery
3.
barbs the crit.
All right, give me a sec. 4,
Oh,
5. 1, 2, 3, 4,
That's one other
5.
hit, aside from the crit.
Okay, and then the silvery barbs.
Nice.
what now?
So, does a
15 hits.
15 would hit. Okay.
Only the 15.
What did Zed
So-
just do? What did you just do,
Uh,
Zed?
Silvery Barbs forces disadvantage on attack rolls.
But
uh,
Zed can
it's a
do
12
that
now.
when it's not his turn? He can
Correct.
do that when it's not his...
Reaction.
It's a
So-
reaction spell, yeah.
Oh.
So, Niavara, you take 7 points of piercing from a crossbow bolt. As one of the mini attacks finally lands.
Cute.
I am missing somebody from the. Oh wait,
Funnily
One
enough,
sec.
Sorry. Zed on Opal's first session with the group used Silvery Barbs to save her from an immediate crit.
Oh. That's a good
It did not
Okay,
stop
there we
the
go.
damage, but it did in fact stop her from being crit and turn to a pile of rubble.
good thing I
That's a
remembered
good
this
thing.
bad guy's here because there's still one more attack you get to play with.
Uh-oh.
Wait.
I thought
One
that
more.
was our guy named Drum.
Nope.
Rats.
Can you multi-attack with 2?
Wait, which
Ooh.
guy? The one by the creek?
Mhm.
Yeah.
The archer. And that hits.
So
Oh no, he has 2 attacks. Both hit.
yes,
Fuck!
as you are, as I said, the only one standing out in the open.
Shit.
Let's go.
150-foot range.
He didn't try
Wow.
to aim for Zed, huh?
600 feet.
Well,
can
so
see
there's the
Zed.
difference between aiming for somebody behind cover and aiming for somebody who's standing out in the open.
Yeah, but
And-
I figured he could see Zed, but okay.
I was goofy. And I'm paying for my sins.
I think Niavara's also got the highest amount of health.
Ow!
Yeah, probably. So
Both
Niamar is
of
not
them.
actually all that mad.
One attack max damage, the other attack almost max damage.
23, 7, so 30 points of damage
And I
altogether.
still have almost 30 points of health.
Fuck. Thank
I'm fine.
God.
I wish I had that HP.
Fuck.
I'll also give that advantage from silvery barbs to Niavara.
Awesome.
Okie dokie. Because Neovar is up as they have all gone. This person is. Actually, they're going to play smart. They're going to go over here. Going to be back there. They got the range.
That little fucker, we gotta get him.
Yeah, I
Does anybody
started-
in our group have range?
Technically, yes.
And actually, yes. Opal's Firebolt spell has a range of 120 feet.
Oh yes, Opal.
No, I think she's more pressed about the people who are getting up in our faces.
So Zed has Spell Sniper. Zed's Firebolt has a range of 240 feet.
Whoa!
I could hit anything on this map.
Oh. Entering phase 2 of the fight.
What
The
does
boss
that mean?
boss health regenerates, the second stage theme plays.
Yeah, right.
So
Soul of Cinder.
Health
What you
bar
gonna
fills back
do,
up.
Inanna Niavara?
so I just need to double check some things so that I understand. All right. So not quite that big. Where do I need to stand? I can't get all of them, can I?
Just 2.
Tragic. That's fine. So yeah, Niavara is in fact going to, instead of like going for cover as you might expect her to, she actually goes forward.
Mm-hmm.
And then she
And
casts Spirit Guardians.
Mm-hmm.
Spirit Guardian.
Browser, what do you... My browser's so laggy. What the hell?
Yes, it's my favorite spell.
As long as you can keep concentration, which would entail...
I've had this spell
As long as
so-
you don't get hit by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 individuals.
She has some movement left. Hence why she moved partially before she cast it.
Wisdom save.
You can
Wisdom
move
save.
after casting it. It just follows you.
Yes.
Oh, let's
yes.
go. I see that critical
Incredible.
failure. Hobgoblin
Yes.
Warlord.
This is easily one of the most OP spells.
OP?
Like
Overpowered.
overpowered. It's
Oh.
so good. It's so good.
16.
Some people
Clerics
might
is
call
broken.
Fireball overpowered.
I would.
Apply.
Yeah. Fireball
So
is
this
definitely
is-
OP.
Apply.
I wouldn't say overpowered means broken. I could. A lot of times, where things can be overpowered without being entirely broken.
It's just funny that this spell has come
So-
up in like each of the games now that I've been in, and it's been somewhat recently. But in the last game, not to derail us too much, but I love this spell so much. We were in a cave, and we were pretty much getting surrounded by a whole bunch of spiders and things that were going to kill us. And our cleric popped this spell and bug zapped the entire cave.
Oh, it's so much fun.
Oh
Being
wow,
a
this
cleric
is
is
good.
so much more fun than people realize. No, so
Niavar, you need
Niavara's
to move a little bit away from Zed.
Oh, hold on,
her
hold on. Let her
spectral
finish.
guardians. Her spectral guardians that she called for do in fact look like a bunch of fae. Specifically speaking, tiny pixies launch forward, all of which are faceless.
Ooh.
Oh, and sorry, you can actually see that Niavara's range doesn't hit Zed. The
It
squares
doesn't
don't reach
matter
that
though
far.
because
Yeah.
it is
They just
it
choose who not
ignores
to hit.
allies.
Oh, I
Oh
see.
yeah, that too.
Unlike spells like Fireball, which nope.
So 16 points of damage hits each of them?
Mhm.
Yes.
the spectral guardians are like, oh, you're in my space, die.
Nice.
Concentration is up, though.
So these two take that damage, and with the rest of her movement, Niavara moved forward 2 spaces, so that's 10 feet. It's
Yeah.
30-foot movement speed for D&D, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You could get between Sari and I with your current movement speed left.
Yeah. Or I can go here. Squeeze behind them.
Uh-huh.
Just things to consider. Do what you want.
I like that. Oh shit. So I will actually move here in order to keep them within the bubble. Because he's gonna start on his turn and also get damaged again.
When his turn comes around.
It procs every time they start a turn in this thing.
So neither one of them died from 16 more points of damage. Okay.
Nope, they are still up and kicking.
Yeah, they seem to be the bosses of the group.
Are they though? You sure about that?
I mean, they got 29 points of damage from the fireball and 16 from.
You know, Cubed, you're probably right. There's going to be like, yes, a red dragon walks out of the forest.
The archer is probably
dude
the
with
boss.
the longbow. The dude with the longbow. Sending his minions out, and he's playing it safe with his longbow.
Coward.
One minute, the
Exactly.
hobgoblin. A warning when they're hit. Their feet makes an attack roll. Saving throw. The creature can add
You'll run
D4.
out of
Okay.
arrows eventually.
Okay.
My fire bolts are forever.
So this guy, this hobgoblin, having taken a bunch of damage, still seems unperturbed. And moves up to Zed. And gets to do multi-attack with his long sword. Actually, can he check something? Just checking.
I'm also checking.
Hit the target's largest
Enters
ones.
the area for the first time on a turn. So he also takes the damage.
Yep. The target's
Nice.
large or
Save,
smaller
let's
must
go.
succeed on DC 14 save. Saving throw or be knocked prone. Well, still kind of fun. So, Spirit Guardian, Wisdom saving, select him. Wisdom save. Normal.
Nice.
Very nice.
So, roll
Do I
me some
reroll the
damage.
damage? Got it.
Oh,
Isn't the
come
same?
on.
Oh no. No, it doesn't carry.
Damn.
No. Should be rerolled every time they take the damage.
Oh, okay.
But that's fine. It's free damage. It's free damage.
Yeah, it's something exactly. Adds up.
To which the, feeling is mutual. And he
Yeah, the
is
16
gonna
hit.
and he is going to wield his long sword in two hands.
Uh-oh.
Let me make sure I got this right.
Uh-oh.
Hmm.
Uh-oh.
Wait,
Double attack.
didn't he already
Uh-oh.
attack?
No, he has two
This is
attacks.
his turn now. Because he's after Niavara.
Wait, he's right up on Zed, though.
Yep.
Yeah, he ran up there. Zed's coming up
Okay,
next.
Yeah, okay.
Because it's
who's he
Niavara, him,
swiping
then
at?
Zed. So
Oh, I read the 16. I thought that was the attack roll. Sorry. Yeah, those will hit.
versatile. And versatile. For a total of 18 damage. But I'm sure Zed's perfectly fine.
Mm-hmm.
But that is all he can do because he is. You know what? You know what?
Cubed, come on.
He has enough movement.
Oh.
He's gonna put himself right there. Why would he do such a thing?
Why would he do such a thing?
Yeah, who would be so reckless? Anyways, Ed.
And he's up on the rock, too.
I really don't like that. Um,
This is how you instill fear.
hmm. That changes what I was gonna do slightly. Hmm.
Not even trying, just like, hey, he's in the fray.
All right. Instead of moving,
He wants to get in as close as possible to the biggest group of people.
hmm, I really don't know what to do. I don't want to be next to this guy because I have a feeling something bad's gonna happen. But we're gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna use steady aim. And attack with the rapier.
Manage on your next attack roll at the current turn.
Wow.
Let's
Not
see
if he
here.
gets down there though.
Unfortunately, an 11 will not hit. You go to poke him in the buns, and his cheeks are far too powerful.
I'm imagining there's still like poison residue on Zed's hand. And he grabs his rapier and it kind of like slips in his hand a little bit.
But you guys do have inspirations. Anyway. Is that all you'd like to do?
Want to use your inspiration, Zed?
If I use my inspiration, would I still get to roll with advantage? Because it's
I'll
steady
allow
aim?
it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna use my inspiration. There we go. That's better.
Nice.
See, and you were thinking the DM is trying to go against you. Geez, you paranoid players, I'm going to murder you. You paranoid players. Roll me that damage.
So do that and
19.
good old sneak attack.
16. Let me make sure I apply the damage properly this time. Okay. And then apply that. I
That's
like
better
this.
than missing.
Yeah.
So
That's
describe
almost
how
half
you
of my-
managed to poke his buns.
Wow, I wasn't aiming for the buns, but I feel like this he's been menacingly just walking us down this whole time, very threateningly, and Zed's just kind of just not been buying it, just not having it, and he even to the point where he gets up in our face, and just Zed's just kind of shaking his head. This guy doesn't look at us as threats at all, so he just pulls out his rapier, and like I said, he's still got this like poison gunk on his hand, but he realizes that his hand might slip, so he re-grips and just punctures this guy right in the side of the head, almost temple to temple,
Yes.
and then he'll hold it there for a second, as I'm sure Inanna and Sari are watching, as the life will just leave his eyes, and Zed will wait until that finally happens before retracting his rapier and turning his look to this guy, the drunk guy who's stuck on a rock right now. And yeah, that'll be my turn. Get fucked. I'll say
Yes,
that.
yes.
Nice job, Zed.
Yeah.
Opal.
Yay, it's my turn. I gotcha. It's time.
Thunderwave.
Yes, Thunderwave right in the middle of my friends.
I do remember at the end of the last session, Opal was like, Zed, toss me in the middle of them so I could thunderwave.
Partially a joke.
Is it?
Hmm.
We
Can
don't have any
Opal hit
high
this
strength
guy
builds.
without worrying about hitting her friends with Firebolt?
You can, but he has cover because he's on the other side of the rock with his face against it.
Oh, I thought it was on top. Okay, the other side.
Like he was trying to climb on top, but he couldn't make it.
Gavin, you could
Well,
move
I could move
forward and
over
then move
here.
back.
Right. Yeah,
Like
move
this
forward.
10 and then 10.
You've got 20 feet.
If I popped out over here, would I have clear line of sight on him?
Yep.
Awesome. Firebolt. That's an 18.
Yes.
18 would hit. It
Yes.
slams
Awesome.
into him even though his face is still partially, it's like slapped on the rock from him slipping. And alcohol just, like even from there, you can just smell the ale. It's potent.
You.
And you
Poor
cinch his
guy.
beard a little bit.
And then Opal's immediately going to go back into hiding. Which is exactly 30 feet of movement from there to there. And back.
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you over there, man. I'm gonna get you. Just sit still.
No, thank you.
Sorry.
Oh, wait,
No, the
sorry. As a
bandit-
bonus action, I'm recovering 6 temporary HP points using my, let me find it. Defensive field. Sorry, it's now your turn.
Okay, but
Very
doesn't
sorry.
the bandit go before me?
Nope, not him. I mean, he already
Oh,
went.
it's between me
Dead.
and
This is-
Opal, there's a bandit. Oh, that's a
this-
dead one. Oh,
yeah.
the red is dead.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. So,
Also, Kozik, I'll have you prepare another perception check at the end of the round.
Okay, no problem.
He's hearing the sounds of combat and war.
if he
But-
gets a high enough.
Yeah, he's too he's too absorbed in looking at a pile of ants.
No, Charles yapping at him because he rolled in that one.
There's some
Ah,
interesting bird songs out there too that I'm hearing. So
Okay, Sari's gonna scamper up on top of the rock. Oh, how do I make this? I was checking a measurement and it's still highlighted. And how do I unhighlight the damn thing? Because it won't let me move my icon because my measurement tool is still highlighted.
You click
and it
the
won't change.
square,
I keep clicking it and it's not
and then you click.
unclicking.
So what are you trying to do? Are you trying to
I'm trying to get out of the measurement thing so I can move my icon.
so click the little person and little square, and then you can click your icon and move it and click and drag it.
I am clicking the person in the square, but it is not. Well, wait a minute. It keeps just measuring, and I can't seem to get out of the measurement.
It's the
Controls.
top left. Sorry.
I know, and I'm pressing and pressing and pressing
Can you
it, but
send
it won't.
a picture of what your screen looks like to us so that we can see what's going on?
That'd be
You can-
great if I.
You can also
Wait.
just hit spacebar where you want to move.
Okay, what's happening is that the icon, the upper left corner icon is token controls are highlight. There's the red square around it, and then the drawing tool is highlighted, and I can't unhighlight the drawing. The measurement tool, bottom right, is also highlight, and I just want to move my token, but every time I press the token controls, it's not changing anything. So when I try to move Sari, the icon, she's not moving. She's just measuring.
2 up from the ruler, the measured distance should be
Uh-huh.
like a square that says select token.
Under the measured distance,
Like your ruler is selected, right?
yes.
So go up.
Yeah.
There's a circle, then there's a square, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Click the square.
Okay.
Make sure that's highlighted.
It
Now
is.
click your actual token so that
My
your token's
actual-
selected, and you should be able to move your token now
Okay.
instead of
Thank
drawing.
you very much. Thank you very
Perfect.
much. So Sari scampers up on the rock pulls out her battle axe and decides she's going to do a divine smite on this mofo and get him out of our space. Wait, I think on here. And so my divine smite isn't something I prepare. So how do I?
It's something you always have because it's a paladin feature.
Yeah, and so I'm pressing on it. How do I get it to?
In the chat.
Oh, is it in the chat already?
Yes.
Sorry, I did. Oh, sorry,
You're fine.
guys. I'm like, why isn't it doing anything? It's in the chat. Yeah, guys. Sorry, I'm not. My brain isn't working very well today. Okay. Okay. So I pull out my battle axe and I'm about to. I smite this dude. So
So now you do an attack
do
roll
I
because it's
with my
when you
with my battle axe?
correct because you have to hit for the smite to land.
Yes. Battle axe. Oh, fuck.
To which you try and swing at this guy, and you guys are probably starting to get the feeling that either this guy's extremely lucky or he's some kind of a drunken master.
Damn. I'm just embarrassed now.
And this
You
is
got multi-attack.
while his face, yeah, he can still attack again, but this is while his face is still like planted against the rock, and he's just like mumbling words.
Is he prone cubed?
No, because he's leaning against the
Dang
rock
it.
right now.
Dang it.
So when you say I can attack again, are you talking about just using my inspiration?
No, you
No,
just have
Since
it.
I'm multi-
You have multi-attack.
You can actually
basically.
attack twice.
Oh, that's
on your turn.
right. That's right. That's right. I can attack twice. All right, come on. Yes.
Nice.
So a
All right, and
21
I'm
would
gonna roll
hit.
for,
Mm-hmm.
and then I roll for damage with the battle axe, and then I'm gonna roll for damage with the.
The smite. Yep. 10. Okay. So then the smite damage, which you can
So
click
how-
on Divine Smite and just click like the 2d8 or the 1d8 or whatever. Let's see, for this level it is 2d8.
Right, for a first level spell slot. Oh, it uses a spell slot. For some reason, I didn't think it used a spell slot. And if I use a 2 spell slot, I'll just do a 2d. Oh, dang it. Okay, 18.
That puts him into -2.
Yes.
Feel free to describe how you beat up this drunkard. This
Oh my
poor,
God.
helpless, and defenseless drunkard.
I who had some kind of spell on him, man. So I swung my axe and I slipped on the same moss he slipped on, so that when I swung the first one, I kind of slipped a little bit and my axe just went up. So then I'm like, okay, I got in a good position with my feet nice and steady, and I swung that axe again and I put it right into his head. I'm like, I am done with this guy. And I slammed him right in his head. And he dead.
He is indeed just a bloody mess on a rock. Which, as he
Yeah.
bleeds out, you're not able to tell if it's blood or if it's alcohol. There clearly wasn't enough blood in his alcohol. So that puts us at the end of the round. Unless you want to go somewhere.
So I can move again, or I can
So yeah, you still
What
have
do-
movement.
at the end of, so I can see now. I'm up on top, so I can see this dude here.
Yep.
So I can't attack him, but I can tell everybody he's coming, right?
Yep, he is currently still mid-sprint.
All right, so I see this guy. I'm letting everybody know he's coming around the other side of the rock. And I've got movement, so I'm gonna come. Oh man, I could go right next to him if I wanted to.
Yep,
Would that be a good idea, though?
it'd be a fantastic idea. You should
I
totally
don't.
do
I
that.
can't ever tell if you're serious or not, Cubed.
Perfect.
That's exactly what he wants.
Yeah, yeah, because he's gonna have time. He's gonna have the thing before I have a thing. So I think we should just be flanking each other again.
Sorry if you wanna go over there and get ready to meet him. I could maybe run around him if he tries to come around the corner.
So go over where?
I was thinking just basically be the first person that they would run
Okay.
into if they came around
All
the
right.
rock.
All right, good idea.
10, 20, 25. All right.
Wait.
Kozik, you got that perception check ready to roll?
Oh yeah, let's roll it.
A 10.
Kozik is just fuck these people.
Cha, did you hear anything? I just
Of-
thought.
Of course
maybe
not,
it's nothing.
buddy. I would never hear anything that you do not want me
Yeah,
to hear.
I mean, I guess you're right. They've only been gone for like a minute or something anyway. So,
like 30 seconds, basically.
yeah, they'll be coming right back, embarrassed. They ran away over nothing. Anyway,
To which, even with the 10, there is an individual currently walking the road. They seem to be minding their own, cloaked, reserved. They step with a sense of purpose, but not so much with a sense of direction per se. The epitome of a wanderer.
a confident sort. Interesting. You see him, Cha?
Of course I see him, buddy. But our friends are in trouble.
They'll be fine. They'll be fine. So this guy's coming down the road?
Yep.
About how far away would you say he is from us?
So with your perception of 10, he's like 15 feet away from you at this point.
Ah! Okay, I say, I kind of call out to him. Oh, hello, traveler.
Saren, that would be you. Feel free to describe yourself. As you're walking down this road and you see this dwarf and this tiefling looking guy. It's like, I believe he's like an albino like tiefling. And they're just kind of having a conversation. This tiefling seems like he's distressed, and you just kind of caught this dwarven individual completely off guard.
What a peculiar match of companions. Why are you standing just randomly on the side of the road? Are you lost?
Oh, well, not lost per se, but some other members of our party wandered away into the bush for some reason. They were chasing after somebody, but I'm sure they'll be right back. It's a good morning, though, isn't it?
Well, that's all a matter of perception, I suppose.
Indeed.
Not to scale.
Yes. So, you're just hanging out on the road, and your friends carried on into the bushes.
Yes, they sometimes do foolish things. I assume that they'll be coming right back.
Were they racing for a place to relieve themselves in the bushes?
Let's scoot them over a little bit.
Well, if that's
Move them
the
over
case,
there.
then they'll certainly be needing some privacy.
Well, yes.
Right, Cha?
That's nothing I want to see.
What are you talking about? They're probably over there getting into trouble.
What kind of trouble?
I don't know. Niavara went to chase somebody off.
Interesting. Well, that goes.
And you, sir, what kind of business brings you out here on the trail? We're heading back to Grenstal. I don't know why I'm telling you this. I usually play things a bit closer to the vest, but
What
anyway,
business
here
do
we
you have
are.
there?
But well, anyway, my name is Sir Kozik Deepshaft, a dwarf. Pleased to meet you, and I give a deep bow.
My name is Soren Loreth.
Ah,
I am a. I guess you should call me an elf.
I did notice some sort of elvish feature about your speech, I guess.
Yes, Soren, feel free to describe yourself. What kind of elven feature do you
I'm
have?
managing to keep my eyesight and eyes pretty much hidden. I'm using my cloak to. So you're really only seeing me from the nose down. I'm very pale in complexion. Practically almost as white as my clothing. And I'm very reserved. I try not to call attention to myself.
So what would the perspective of this be from somebody who's a dwarf?
Ah, right. Yeah, and he's got dark vision. So yeah, if he's standing there looking up at me, he would see that I have pretty much. It looks like I have no eyes. They're completely black. Like where pupils and iris, all that would be. It was just all where the whites of the eyes would be. Everything. It's just completely black. Almost
Oh.
like you could fall into a void into it.
Well, I see. I'm taken aback a little bit by that. I try not to show any, I try not to be judgmental about that kind of thing. But yes, well,
I need to roll a perception for Cha.
this here is Mr. Cha. He's a denizen of hell originally, but here we all are on the material plane, aren't we?
It is +5.
And what
He
made
doesn't
you
mind
leave
telling
hell?
you either. Go ahead.
What made you leave hell?
So Cha's ears have perked.
That's a personal question.
We're feeling very
It sounds like they're in trouble.
feeling very open here.
Come on, Kozik.
Spud. Why'd you leave hell? It was too hot. Yeah.
It sounds like fighting over there.
It sounds like your companions could use your assistance.
You hear it too? Okay, I haven't. Oh gosh, I guess I'll never hear the end of it. Okay, let's go.
Good luck to
Mr. Would you like to join us over here in the bush? Ugh, I say as I'm kind of hiking up my pants.
I believe the bush will be all yours. You can whack at the bush all you would like.
Come on, new friend. Nothing like a
You're telling me.
good fighting to make new friends. It was too hot.
You have got shot down, man.
All right. I'm trying to keep up with you. Okay.
Yes.
Mr. Soren, good day to you, and perhaps our paths will meet again.
Oh no, he can come too.
Russell.
We can make new friends with combat.
I'm just gonna slowly shuffle my feet behind them and casually walk. I'm gonna keep a good 15, 20 feet away from them as they walk on.
Oh, if you're a little shy, that is all right.
I'm not shy. Just I like to observe before I do anything.
Oh, wonderful. And you guys start darting to the effective combat zone.
Chuff, 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 chuff.
And we'll say that is just sort of that was sort of the end of round stuff. So now you can roll me initiatives just for purposes of turn orders.
Okay.
And I'm just going to default Chaw to the end of the round so I don't have to go crazy tracking everything. Oh, shit.
I know how to roll dice on this, but I don't know if there's like a certain thing I need to click on for initiative or.
So you click on your character,
Yeah.
and I think you guys should be able to like toggle combat state. I'm not sure if that's me or you. I can do that.
Yeah, I think it's DM only.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
I'm hitting initiative and it's not.
Oh, there we
doing
go.
it.
That's initiative. So.
So just in your character sheet, you should be able to just roll initiative then. And then it'll put
Yeah.
you in
Oh.
the encounter.
Okay.
Yeah, this was happening earlier. Kozik, if you go to the combat encounter,
Okay.
is there a dice next to your name?
There should be one now.
Oh, am I all the way down here? Okay.
Yeah, all the way at the bottom.
Boom. Let's hit it.
Nice.
Nice.
I die first.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know if that's a new thing.
You didn't roll yet.
I don't know if we've had to actually
Where did
roll
he roll
initiative
from?
since
Since the update,
We've
that's
had to do
actually a good
character
point.
sheet, yeah.
Oh, we
we've been
rolled
RPing
initiative
the
for our
hell out of it, but
earlier today.
No, but it was the same thing. It was weird.
Oh, because mine is just to the left under my armor thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it was right. It's just
So
Yeah, it wasn't working.
in your character sheet,
Oh,
like hit the initiative button. It is in the skills page.
oh.
Because it should put you
yeah,
in
mine
initiative.
wouldn't do anything. When I hit that button there, it just didn't, it did not
Kills.
register anything.
Okay, so I guess you have to toggle.
But that's fine because I'm in it now.
One sec. Toggle combat. Okay, there you are. So in the encounter thing, you should be able to roll for initiative now.
I've done it.
yeah. Everyone's
for
in,
drum.
everyone's in initiative.
I thought Drum had already done it.
Drum's got a 12. He's in there.
I don't see
No, he's
him.
no longer in there. He
Oh.
was in there, but now he's moved to the bottom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So roll it again.
So
I can
drum-
just modify it. If it feels a 12, then that's fine. 15's fine. We'll go with that.
15. Let's go.
Yeah, I didn't see it. So mine didn't update properly. Okay. So it'll take you a bit to get there.
Right.
But it's the bandit's turn. Aren't you excited? Aren't you guys
Yeah.
excited?
Very excited.
You're so excited.
There is
So
much.
there-
rejoicing.
And
So
there
let's
was
see.
much Yay.
Who is aware? Who would see this? I need to see who has line of sight.
Nice reference, Drum.
Nope. 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 Fantastic. Wait, maybe.
They're just a little too excited there, Cubed.
I mean, what fun is there having cool things happen if nobody can see it?
I know
Okay.
that you're celebrating our destruction by our enemies.
How so? The celebration's not till the destruction's had. Anyway, so Opal, you can see this guy over here. Something just came out of the ground next to him. But you can't see what based on your angle. And his attention is completely and utterly turned to something else, but it is not within an angle that you can actually see.
That one there?
Mm-hmm. And until you have line of sight, I am not gonna reveal what it is he's fighting. But it looks like his attention, like you guys have suddenly become the low end of the priority list.
Oh dear.
So he is now going to be fighting with something. Do 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 do. And whatever that, I'm just going to roll the attack and the damage just to see what could be. Because then that way you have no idea if he's actually hitting or not. Yeah. Subterfuge, DM style. All right. So the bandit guy, he's dead. His initiative is over. This guy, that is this one. I'm just gonna roll an
Wait,
attack
which
and
one I
damage.
didn't see?
Attack. Damage. Alright. So basically I just get to go down the list of my bad guys here until we get to Kozik. So this one,
What are they attacking?
you have no idea.
We don't know.
Oh,
We're
okay.
behind a rock.
Oh, okay.
However, this person, let's check some range here. That is still within range. How delectably shootable you are. Actually, they're going to do a little bit of something. So you see this person, actually, I'd say you could barely see them at this point because they're so freaking far away. They look like they're retreating, and they're taking a shot at you and a shot at something else that you have no idea what they're fighting. Yeah. Let's see if he murders
Zed
you.
or Opal?
Opal, because Opal's still perfect line of sight.
no.
I would try and argue, but
That's not gonna be fun.
He can miss.
Yep, still within range. Yep, no part of that is really being blocked by the rock. Nope.
no. I'm not saying that. I'm saying Zed would be closer and still in line of sight.
Nope, you would have cover.
Right here.
It's
So like you can kind of peek around. Yeah, Opal will be fine. It won't be a crit or
Opal's
anything.
behind a rock, though.
not enough rock to block the
it's just-
shot.
That's why I was.
The archer can miss.
Anyway.
Let's all
Yeah.
prayer circle
See,
for
there you
Opal.
go.
Hey,
Prayer circle. You guys panic way too much. Jeez.
I wasn't panicking. I was just trying to argue for Zed taking the hit instead of Opal.
Oh, no,
That,
that's all-
on the other hand,
That was directed at Opal. See, you see the panic on Opal's
Both of
face.
them weren't at Opal though.
I know, but which
Wait, what
one
happened
was?
to the dude? Oh, he's up there. Okay.
So that went.
were fine.
Kozik. So basically, you have to. Oh wait, you moved 25. Right. Movement speed. For dwarves. Double checking something. Either way, it's going to take. So if you double move, you'll be able to make it on this scene. But you spend this whole turn like running over here.
Okay. Where on the map do you think I would end up? Like where I am now, or
Like back here.
okay?
There's only so much map.
Yeah, totally. I'll do that. So huff puff huff puff. Gosh, they're still fighting.
So you get over here and you see like this guy right here because you have line of sight. But beyond that,
Do I see a dead body
you
on top?
see these two guys. They kind of have some cover, but you see these two guys. They look like they're occupied. They're not even facing the party right now.
Looking through trees, though.
Do I see the corpse on top of the rock?
Yes, you see the hobgoblin.
Like, oh, ruffians. Chaw, come on.
I'm on it, buddy.
That's my turn.
And he dashes like that way and looks like he's about to start flanking or something.
Nice, good tactics.
Yep,
Okay.
totally. Totally not the DM just being like, I'm not going to take too much control of somebody else's character or anything. I got you, buddy.
Yar.
This guy, I'm just going to do a couple of quick little attacks here.
Hey, Nevar, can you remove your circle, the spell that you had?
It's still
Or is it
active.
Ah.
still on? Oh,
It's still
on.
active.
Nice.
It lasts for 10
lasts
minutes.
10 whole minutes.
Nice.
Normal.
Ah.
All right. He went. And then next in the order,
Also, by the way,
Soren.
just checking, that 11 was at me. Yes.
the 11.
Damage, I mean.
No, you didn't. It didn't
Oh.
hit you.
Awesome.
Yeah, it lasts 10 minutes, not one.
Nice.
So I just click on me and move me. Is that
Yep.
how this works? Oh, gee.
So at the left side, there's like a little ruler, not the ruler on the left, but the little like one on the right. The one that's like three icons down. And when you want to figure out how far you want to go, you can hit space bar, and it'll just auto move your token to that spot.
Gotcha. Hmm.
You're also kind of meandering behind, so this turn would just
Yeah,
be you
and
moving.
I want to move because I want a good seat to watch everyone die. Not you guys, the bad guys. I want to see things
Thank
about
you.
the bad guys.
We're not dying today.
Not today.
Damage.
Sorry.
Attack.
Shit.
Damage.
Said this marks?
Sure.
Oh, okay, cool. Perfect. Oh, Jesus. You said hold.
Wait, who are you aiming at?
No, nobody.
Yeah, no.
We're
Terrifying.
still behind a rock.
I'm confused.
There are things happening that you can't see.
There's a bunch of things
That's
that are
Oh.
fighting on the other side
Oh.
of the rock that we can't see.
Okay. I thought he was up next to Kozik, but he's not.
Whatever.
No, he's
I'm
still
not trying to
technically off map.
I think Drum's just trying to figure out how to move his token.
Yup, pretty much.
Or,
Can I kind of hide in this tree a little?
I mean, when you get to the actual, so technically you're not even like on the map yet. I just put your token down there. Like that's where you'd be coming in. When you do get to the actual map of combat.
Oh, so I'm still not in combat. Good, cool. I'll just hang out back here.
Yeah. So basically, you'd have to spend an entire round getting here because of how far it is. But
Oh,
you
okay,
said you were
cool.
just
So I'm
walking,
still
so
over there.
yeah. And you said you were
I'll
just
just
walking, so I
grab you
figured
that
you were
corner.
just yeah.
Cool. I don't know how to end turn or anything, but there you go.
That's okay. Already handled. They're fighting. They hit
Sweet.
him. And then this guy. Make sure I got my bandits right. So this one is not in combat with anything over there. But he's going to mosey around this way
DC.
and try and smack Sorry.
And he's
And can you post it
Didn't he
one more
just-
time so I could roll the save?
Yeah. Why didn't that take?
yeah, because he just entered your.
Was it a 15?
Yeah, but like that's the purple square.
Yeah, the DC is a 15,
DC
right?
15. And it is Dexter. There we go.
DC 14, sorry.
Oh,
So roll me some damage as he steps into your cloud of Fey. So very close. But he is still alive, hanging on by a thread. 1 hit point in the dream.
1 hit point.
So he still gets to at least get one attack off on Sara before he's probably brutally murdered.
But I'll go before he goes again, right? Oh, he hasn't gotten to do anything
yeah,
yet.
he hasn't
He's
got to
just
go yet.
responding to Niavara's thing.
Yep.
Gotcha.
And then a scimitar.
Uh-oh.
It didn't roll it. There we go.
Is he going to take damage twice from that since he's going
Oh,
to end his
yes,
turn in there?
baby.
Yep.
No end then.
Well, no,
end
because he
then.
moved into it, which was his turn. No, it's only once this time because that was him stepping
Okay.
into it. Because he didn't start his turn in it, he moved into it.
Oh, it's not ending your turn in it. It's starting your turn. Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
Makes sense.
But that scimitar just brushed right off my shield.
Ping.
Niavara.
Okay.
There's some commotion on the other side of that rock.
There's some commotion. She's fairly certain. Would she, with her super high passive perception, hear
Oh no.
some latecomers starting to arrive to the party?
Yep. The shuffling of a familiar. Actually, are you using the boots? Are you slightly hovering off the ground? Or are you actually shuffling? A question for Kozik.
Me? No,
Yeah.
I'm walking as a normal dwarf man.
Okay, yeah, then you hear shuffling.
You didn't click your heels 19 times?
No.
So yes, and on hearing people coming up from the rear, she would in fact reassume her half-elf form rather than her drow form that she took with the intention of trying to be a little bit scarier.
Oh, I didn't realize she'd done that.
No, that was the start of last combat.
Oh.
All right. Concentration. This is my difficulty going back between two different systems.
So you don't have to roll a concentration, you haven't taken damage.
No, it's in Pathfinder you have to like expend an action out of 3 actions to maintain con.
Correct. But you don't have to do that in 5th. You just
Yes.
Yeah.
But that means that she can use her other spells that do not require concentration.
Word.
So, for example, she's going to scooch over in order to have line of sight and scooch the measurement with her.
Are you gonna yell at him? Do that 1 point of emotional damage?
Or blow on him really hard.
She is in fact going to toll the dead.
Wisdom save, normal.
How many times are you going to do it?
Oh, I thought it was supposed to pull up on my end.
I see toll the dead as a cantrip, and it's a DC saving throw.
Yep, and he failed it miserably. And since he's already damaged, it's the 1d12, except I'm level 6, so it's 2d12.
It's 2d12.
Yeah, 2d12. On God.
It is better. It is more than his 1 hit point remaining.
I was going to say, when you said the 1 hit point of
Reduced
psychic
to
damage, I
atoms.
had a feeling.
Like, wow, that guy's just toast.
Nice.
So the ring of a bell launches out loudly. I think this is the first time it's actually succeeded. Oh my God.
You can ring my bell. Ring my
And
bell.
she smiles before looking over towards in the direction she hears a certain shuffling, and she's like, Sir Deepshaft seems to be finally deciding to join the party. And she will not be looking at what's on the other side of the rock.
Yeah, you don't
Does
want to
not
see
see
what's
a
going on over there.
No,
You don't
they're
wanna know.
fine.
Don't want to know. Zed.
Zed's gonna climb up on the rock because he really wants to know what's going on over there.
Are you sure you really want to know?
Yeah,
Well, he can go up and then down again, right? You don't just stay up
I
there
got-
exposed.
I should have plenty of movement. Yeah.
Give me a second to unhide some
There-
tokens.
Is there a dance club being built?
Worse, you see these
What are
two
those?
massive mounds of vines, sticks, branches, leaves. They kind of take on a somewhat, facsimile of a person. There's two arms. There's kind of two legs. Maybe that's a head. There's like this gaping maw of vines and twigs, and they are just tearing into these bandits. Here, let me get an image for you. Doo-doo-doo-doo. And they look like they're about to try and grab onto them and just wrap them up and just pull them in.
Wow.
Horrifying.
Jeez Louise.
He just wants to hug you.
Yeah, they just want a hug. Go give them a hug.
Wow.
Just one hug. What do you want to do with that information?
Zedrin.
I'll definitely
Hey, Fallen.
look to the rest of. I'm just kind of standing on a rock, and I'll look back, and I honestly, I don't think we have to worry about the rest of them. However, are we trying to go that way because it's going to be rough?
We're not.
Didn't we run off of the trail? We're not going that way.
I mean, out of character, free experience points. Are you gonna let a monster like that roam these forests, Zedrin?
Out of
For
character.
shame.
Milestone.
There's still Mr.
all
Longbow
right.
over there too.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie. That guy can do a lot of damage in one round.
We can
I-
heal. We have reinforcements who have not even been hurt to this point.
Don't be too cocky.
It'll be fine. I don't know what he was talking about. Smiley
What do you mean?
face.
Cocky's my middle name. All right, now I know exactly what I need to do.
I am one
Um,
crit away from being reduced to atoms from that dude, and I do not.
Oh
see
no.
So
That and
don't-
your XP comment makes no sense. This is milestone.
it's a joke. It's
Ah.
joke.
This joke.
How much movement did I use to get up here?
I'd say
Is it
difficult
double?
terrain, so double to climb up there if you're not trying to be hasty about
I
it.
was.
5 or 10
So
feet? 10 feet?
I think I was here. Or no, I
Yeah.
was here. So I can't really go anywhere. Yeah, I might as well. I'll just firebolt the the closest. This guy.
No, do longbow, man.
I don't have a
Which
bow.
guy? Can you ping him again?
Yeah. The closest.
Oh, okay.
No, I meant do the dude that keeps shooting longbows at open.
Fine thing. Oh, I don't even see him on the map. Oh, he's way out there. You know what?
I thought you had 200 and something feet.
I do. I've fucked on a range. My map was zoomed in so much he was off my screen.
Oh.
I forgot about him. Hold on.
Yeah.
Where is he?
Because these guys are already getting messed with, so he's the
Yeah,
one
he's
that
gonna
needs
get
to
a he's
get
gonna
out
get a
of there.
firebolt. He's gonna get a
Yes.
firebolt. I've already moved, so I can't do steady aim, but fuck it. Send it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You needed a 23 to hit. Ooh.
Oh, seriously?
No, you hit.
I was gonna say, what kind of AC?
Yeah.
well. So let me apply that to the token. I love this new feature. That is so nice.
And then I'm
Twisted.
gonna stay up top of the rock so I can see everything.
And that's the first time he's been hit, so he probably has a fuck ton of hit points left.
Who knows? Opal.
Who knows?
Ah, yay. It's my turn.
Eh,
Let me just check. I'm gonna go up there. Right here. Hello, corpse of a bandit. And then I'm going to fire a fireball at these guys.
All these firebolts. All these firebolts. Let's see if you can hit him.
22.
yes.
Oh, about that. You need a 23 to hit that
you
bandit.
lie. You lie.
But you actually hit him.
I was assuming. 18.
Yes.
He immediately bursts into flames.
Woo! Nice job, Opal.
I mean, feel free to describe how you one-shot this guy. Popped out of a rock.
Opal just walks out from behind the rock, sticks one of her hands out with a single finger pointing out at that dude, and fires a single firebolt at him. Just clocking him in the back of the head, presumably, because he's looking at this creature.
Sorry, ready?
It's nice to be able to kill somebody and to do good damage with firebolt.
It happens every so often.
Nice job.
So that moves us to sorry.
Okay, so how far away are these guys? Cubed?
That far.
I can't read it. How far away is that?
55 feet to the closest thing you can get to, and that's assuming you were to climb. That's assuming you were to go directly through a rock. So prior to that, that would be 10, and then. So yeah,
Right. But if I wanted
50
to
feet.
if I wanted to throw something that
Mm-hmm.
has a 60-foot.
You
So
could throw
first
it.
I need to move though.
Yep, you'd need line of sight. And the important
Yeah.
question is, are you sure you want to do this?
Why wouldn't I do this?
Just checking. I like to
You
make
mean
sure.
waste-
I like to make sure consequence of action is something that you have verbally confirmed.
Damn.
So I don't want to throw a fireball at them?
You do what you want. I'm just checking.
It's a
You're
question.
confusing me.
So
Tell me, Neobara, please. What's
you
End
happening?
might
world,
want to do
dude.
like an insight check, for example, like a quick little sort of vibe check on the monsters. Like, do we think we can take them? Sort of deal.
Oh, those monsters. Oh, yeah, right.
Because once we draw their aggro, they're gonna start coming over to us. We are safe.
Yeah.
We are unnoticed.
Right. We could just leave right now
So
and they
I
would
think
just be happy.
we would want to know how nasty these are to deal with. If the DM is like, "Are you sure about that?"
Right. But then again, we don't want to leave them these evil things to hurt other people.
Also, hear me out. There's going to be a bunch of loot on the ground really soon.
Yeah. No, I know for sure. It's more like I hear the DM offering a quick word to the wise.
I know, it's confusing.
Something possesses me and thinks that if a fireball lands at one of those things, it's gonna set on fire and become a walking menace.
Yeah, lots of fun. DM, is there some sort of check that we might perform to double check this?
You can always do an insight, search your feelings, take a moment to take in the whole situation at large.
if you would like to do that, sorry. Or you can cast Fireball. And
Yeah,
we can all
no.
find out together.
Yep.
Smiley.
Yeah, nope, you have no idea. There's just
Is that my
there's just
action?
he rolled a 6.
Is that my action though? That's not my action,
Nope.
is it? Okay, good. So I don't know what the hell's going on.
Nope.
Damn it. And that's with my +4. Jeez Louise, that was a terrible roll.
I
Oh,
will
look.
say they definitely look flammable.
Yeah. Let's all fuck around and find out.
Sorry, do it. It would be funny.
Yeah, I'm
do you
coming over
mean?
here.
Fire's going to be the most effective thing.
Yeah.
I'm coming over here.
Do-do-do.
And I'm gonna
Do-do-do-do-do.
there it is. Okay. Mhm.
They are the harbingers of their own demise.
Let's go.
All right, I'm throwing one so it's right in the middle of all
Does anyone
these
else hear the Doom theme song start to play?
Yeah.
guys.
If Sorry ever does become an Oathbreaker, she's just going to become Doom Guy. And I think that would be great.
I am not going to break my oath.
Well,
They all
about
say.
that.
They all say.
Fucking scorched earth everywhere.
What
we
does
go.
that mean? Wait, they get to roll
Let's
already?
go.
You're
Yeah,
throwing
same
it, right?
Oh,
Oh, right, because I put the deal there. I
Yeah.
threw it over there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's
Okay.
a
Critical success. I
that is
believe that.
not a crit success. That is a regular success. That is a critical
is a crit.
success.
That was that bandit.
Sorry, also got a crit fail. I will remind everybody.
And
What does
bandit.
that mean? I got a crit fail.
Dex,
They don't. It's just
One,
they're just fails or successes at this point. I
2.
think
Yeah.
it's just funny to see if it's nat 1s or nat 20s.
So what does it mean now that these two, they're not affected no matter how much damage I put out?
No. They pass the save. If you pass the save, they
Okay.
take half damage.
Oh, that's right.
Everything still takes damage. Don't worry.
That's right. That's right. Okay.
It's very hard to waste a fireball.
Shambling mound is what these things are called. All right.
Yeah, they're rough.
Yeah, it's gonna get nasty. Anyway,
They're
this
rough.
is a decision that you made.
Really bad.
Just
Yep.
clarify.
It's a group collective. I support the
So-
decision.
So roll the
Even though I
damage.
know
Yes.
we are demised.
Oh,
Ah,
Yes.
yeah. I'm
So 20?
imagining the guys in the middle of that are just
Yes.
atomized.
let's fucking go.
Yes.
So even if they did pass their
Sorry,
saves,
you
they
just
still
did
died.
4 things. Sorry. This is awesome though.
Yeah.
Go ahead, cubed.
Oh no, I'm just moving bandits off the.
So she just
Removing
lobbed
bandits
that
from this
thing.
plane of
People are getting-
existence.
People are
She
getting
just
melted.
lobbed that thing over there and just like is in total bloodthirst mode when she saw it.
Yeah, that's how you
explode.
start becoming an oathbreaker.
Yeah,
Anyway,
it doesn't exactly seem
that's exactly.
sporting, does it? It's
Does somebody
okay.
here?
I don't want these evil creatures to be alive anymore and go hurt anybody else. That's why
They're
I'm
very
engaging them.
neutral. They're just living nature.
They're
By killing people.
destroying other living things. They're killing people. And it's
For
my
sure.
job to get
I know
rid
it's
of
your
things.
job to kill the people.
No, to kill the evil things.
I picture Kozik and was it Soren are on the other side of this large sort of rock structure, and they just see just flames.
Black
rough.
mushroom cloud.
Right.
If Opal would get like,
I
was
haven't moved
able
yet.
to
I'm not
theoretically
done.
I know. I'm just doing a range check. Where you moving?
Okay.
eat, she would be munching on some very nice popcorn, watching as all 4 of those people get reduced to atoms. Dust in the wind. Beautiful
So
job.
did those shambling mounds also take some damage? They're just not
Oh,
dead
they
yet?
definitely took damage, and now
Okay.
you have their full attention.
Sorry.
Good luck.
The only
Yeah.
people that passed the saves were the people that died.
Right. That's pretty
So
freaking
they
cool.
took full damage.
All right. So I'm gonna move out. I know Mr. Longbow dude is over there, so I'm gonna get out of his way
Mm-hmm.
so that he can't aim at me.
You know,
gonna
if
come back.
Longbow
Well,
Dude
let's
Back
see.
is
where I was.
So if you were there,
if Longbow Dude is the captain,
you would have had to move 30 feet
And
to
the
get
only
up
one
there.
left.
Or 25 feet there.
yeah. Imagine watching your entire group get wiped out.
Yeah, he's probably not very happy.
So you would only be able to move there. Because you were
Imagine-
there. So it'd have been 15 feet to get there.
I hopped over the rock. I went there and threw it, and now I hop back.
So going
it's-
over the rock is difficult terrain. So that would be
Halved
5,
movement.
10.
You'd have even
15,
less.
20.
Okay, where are
movement.
you telling me I can only go to?
So you could be standing on top of the rock, making your way back.
Oh, and make
'Cause- so
myself
it's-
a nice target.
Well, you chose to jump over the rock.
I mean,
I
you
was
are
just
covered
saying.
in armor with a shield.
Yeah, it didn't look that far to me, but okay.
So,
So
You'll
I'm
live
on the
that.
rock.
yeah, as I
I'm
said,
on the rock then.
yeah, the rock is
Okay.
difficult terrain.
All right, I'm on the rock.
I will say too, just this archer in the distance sees 2 shambling mounds come out of the ground and start attacking his friends, and the shambling mounds weren't even what killed them.
Mm-hmm. So
Yeah.
sorry.
I feel like
as-
the archer is gonna run as far away as possible.
yeah.
Doesn't
as
mean they
quick-
can't take pot shots while they do. So who's on the
Go
rock
for it.
now?
As quick
Zed's on the rock.
explanation, sorry. Difficult terrain. It means that your movement speed is decreased by half. That's why it's.
Okay, okay. So I have 15 feet that I can move, not 30.
Mm-hmm.
Longbow. The joys of the longbow.
Mr. Longbow,
That's for Sorry, and this one's for Zed.
you didn't even. Shit, does that get you, Zed?
Yeah, but I should have a reaction, so I'll uncanny dodge, take half.
All right, so you just take 6 points of piercing damage.
Yeah.
And Sorry, your AC is 18, so the first hit doesn't even hit you.
Yay.
But like I said, they can fire and still move. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Is that a
30.
river or creek or something?
Yep, they kind of have to. Ooh, they're gonna try and do like acrobatics, see if they can jump over it.
I would love to see in that one.
No, they just do it normally.
Nat one,
Just
they
fucking-
immediately
They just
fall out.
they just
into the water.
cannonball into the river.
Yeah. Full legs tucked and
Do-do-do-do.
everything.
Man,
Alrighty.
am I glad I bought that necklace?
Oh yeah.
Thank you,
was-
sorry.
That was the best item we've come across, I think.
No doubt.
Yep, and you are down 2.
5. Yep.
So these
And-
things.
I think sorry has a kill count in this encounter alone. 5, 6
I was gonna say,
people?
what's funny is I think we actually referenced this at the end of the last session when we got here, because
They
sorry,
go
you mentioned
there.
that she
go
and
there.
Zed were kind of looking back and forth, like, really, they're gonna do this?
Right.
And I think we kind of montaged the whole Lord of the Rings, like Gimli and Legolas.
and Legolas,
like,
yeah.
who's gonna get all the kills and stuff. So
Right,
Sorry's
right.
over here like, that's
11.
11.
So
I've got 11
These things-
veterans.
just kind of move things along because it's a combat. So these things just kind of melt into the ground.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I don't like that at all.
Either they're wounded and they need to go heal, or they're just gonna pop up somewhere else.
They're gonna pop up beneath us and absorb us.
Absorb aloft. Okay.
So I'm
have
gonna
no
go through
idea
the
what these
combat
creatures
round,
do, so that was
'cause
just a guess.
they did their thing.
did you see?
Kozik.
Okay, well, I'm gonna keep moving just to.
There's nothing to fight.
Hang on, I have a question. Did you say you're moving them out of the combat round, like they're gone now? Gone?
Don't worry about it. That's a DM.
don't
That's a
worry
DM
about it.
secret.
That's the opposite. It's opposite. Worry about it. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
worry about it. Sorry, I meant to say worry about it. Kozik, you
Be
are up.
afraid. Very, very afraid.
It's always a good rule to be afraid when the DM says don't worry. Even if there
Yes.
is nothing to worry about.
Yes.
Worry. I have told my players, there is nothing in this area that can kill you. And they will still, and I
Of course.
really can't stress this enough, take every precaution to make sure that they are absolutely 100% safe.
So
code-
I did 2 movements there. I'm trying to see what's all this commotion about, and what can I see?
There are bodies everywhere. There was murder that happened. You know, from what you can tell, you get the feeling that your party just ambushed a bunch of people and just killed them.
What have you done?
It's my
you left for
job.
just
And
a
there's-
few minutes.
And
It's our job.
there's like this person way off in the distance, like running away.
Oh, it must be an archer. Okay, okay. He was the smart one. Wow. Well, I'm kind of taken aback, and that's my turn.
And then,
That's your whole turn.
yeah, he's taking it back.
I moved twice.
So
He's
Soren,
flabbergasted
He
by
didn't even-
what we've done.
I'm just gonna say
So
he
you
didn't
don't
roll an
trust us,
insight check.
Kozik?
Cube just
it's
Cube
chaos.
just DM fed him all that shit.
It's all clear. It's all right there on the map, you know.
This is
So you don't trust your teammates? You think they just went on a murder spree?
Until somebody explains something.
Ah.
They look
So
like peaceful
look at
peasants.
look at it this way. Kozik saw the party chase some dude into the forest, and now that he's here, there's a bloodbath.
But you'd think he'd know us well enough to know we didn't just decide to kill people unless we had good reason.
This is the same person
Probably.
who called an ancient dragon, one of the largest dragons we will probably ever see, a big lizard.
This big old lizard.
Is this any surprise to anybody that he would assume that we were
fair.
the ones who
That's fair.
committed
It
a
checks.
mass murder?
They
Right.
crawl out of holes.
Good point.
So as I approach from the rear, I'm gonna be like, so I'm assuming this merry band is Kozik's party.
Yes.
Hmm.
This many
And
bandits.
why
what?
are we all humbled and huddled behind a rock?
Because of Mr. Longboat. Well, there's a fella over there with a longbow, and he can shoot any of us at any time.
Do they know
basically
who this
we're
guy
fighting
is?
off we're fighting off bandits that were trying to take everything. They said if we don't give us everything that we'd lose
Why
our
does it
lives.
smell
It's
so
chaos. It
strong?
is.
Are you trying to burn
Oh.
down the woods?
It wasn't the intention, but and Zed's gonna kind of turn around just to make sure that the second
Oh, you guys can't see it.
fireball has not erupted the ground into flames.
So there's something right there for y'all
Well,
viewers.
Yeah, you're doing a good job.
Big old that's a big old
trimming
fella right
the,
there. Pops up at the end of the turn.
Will this be a glade?
There's also one right there.
I don't know.
Well, it's
is
gonna pop up
the
there.
Fighting over? I don't see anything.
Well, I will say two sort of viney large creatures that might be scorched a bit. Just well, they
I kind of nod
were
to myself and take
swallowed up.
like a half a step back, realizing kind of what you're talking about. And I'm like, I see.
They're swallowed up
And,
by the earth, and then there's someone that's been firing arrows at us, but they're running away, and they're way over there. And Zed's gonna point at him.
yes,
they're
I
definitely
see
not
the coward
friendly.
running. Yes. Well, great. Well, I'm not here to distract or anything. I was just simply walking the road, and
Are you gonna watch?
so
Yeah, what
far,
are you
yeah.
doing? What
Well,
are
there's
you
nothing
doing
here.
here, mate?
It would appear
Try
you've
not to
already
kill
wandered.
him.
Zed's gonna look over at Kozik. Hey, who's this?
He's a man that we met on the road.
Hmm.
The name's
Yes,
Soren.
he asks a lot of questions.
But I
What-
see you all huffing and puffing as if you were just in the middle of a battle. And now I see smoke everywhere and dead bodies and
They were
man running
bandits. They wanted
away.
to kill us.
Ah, well, good. Did you get
What is
anything
it you're
good?
doing on the road, friend?
Wandering to the best of my ability.
By the way, we're still technically in combat rounds.
Oh, I know.
Oh, yeah.
We just said a lot in 6
You're
Oh
just
yeah,
all-
no.
Okay.
Would
I'm just-
Opal have seen that happen? By the way, DM.
What, them disappear? Melt into the ground?
The weird
Yep.
goopy creatures.
So I'll stop talking, my character, and then I'll end my turn. I don't
So
Well,
know
you're
what
not
it
going to
is.
do anything.
I just kind
You're not
of
doing
want to give
anything
you
to
some.
help.
Well, I moved closer to you guys, and,
Yeah.
and I don't see anything in there other than the guy running away. So I have nothing
no.
to reach that guy.
Oh, it's fine.
So-
Like I can take some narrative. You know.
Could Opal hold her action and have a fire bolt ready to go? if those
Absolutely
creatures
not.
reemerge?
Absolutely, you could
Dang it.
never do such a thing. How dare you?
Oh no! How could I
How
ever?
dare.
Preparing a firebolt.
Because pretty much I just want to go through the round real quick to see what everybody want to do. So it's still technically it's partially like seeing the order of operations of things.
Yay!
So Niavara,
See, Niavara is aware of something called genre. And she's going to choose the opportunity to get up on top of this rock over here, which is called Don't Be All in a Circle for like a nice big AoE. I don't know what's possibly giving her that idea. But there might be like, I don't know, something pop out of the ground around them.
AOE.
Area of effect.
Yep.
Oh,
There we go. And she's going to actually try and perch herself up on the rock. And like do a little stealth check. It'll be a little bit sneaky, a little bit disguisey, and she's going to wave to the newcomer.
so for the stealth check, I'm gonna need that with disadvantage, please.
Oh.
You are surrounded by dancing fairies
gonna
centered
say,
on
you
you.
You have the spiritual guardians going on, so
And you were saying.
I just have to make sure you understood why.
Diamond.
I'm imagining Niavara just goes into hiding, or Inanna goes into hiding, and the fairies, seeing this, just hop on her shoulders and go quiet as well.
Oh, they're still dancing around
I
like
picture
in a
they're
full
just
circle.
a distraction. That's almost like why we can't see her.
Like, to describe it for the newcomer, you're looking at a very pale elf with black hair.
If you
Blue
thought you
eyes,
were
very
pale, you're looking
wintry.
at me thinking I look like snow.
Yeah. You're looking at
Okay. Dex save.
what seems to
DC
be
15 dex save.
snow themed. What's the word for
DC
Eladrin? Half Eladrin.
15
Snow
plus
port.
Eladrin, huh?
11 dexterity. Okay.
But
So
that's her whole
Niavara,
turn. She's hiding.
Feel free to roll me some damage.
Oh. It doesn't
That's a
happen to be
sign.
from the little fairies finding something in the dirt.
Who knows? But either way,
Well, I need to
Let's
know
find
because
out.
Well, that's that has to be the
I need to know
damage.
if that's the damage.
oh, you mean like
Is that the damage or is it something else?
just the damage for your guardians?
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, is it that damage?
Please clarify. My brain is not translating now.
She wants
As
to
in,
know what
am I
damage
rolling
you
the
roll.
3d8
Yeah, you
for
said
the
Yeah.
you
spirit
said roll
guardians?
damage.
Roll
She's just
some
wondering if
damage.
it was from the
Oh,
guardians.
damage for the guardians. They're poking at something. They sent something. Okay. -9.
But that's her turn.
Okay. Zed. Neovar disappeared.
He disappeared.
Yeah. She rolled stealth. She got a
Oh.
20.
Oh.
You see her little
Well-
fairies, but that's about it.
But what did you say about her fairies sensing something cubed?
You have no idea.
Okay, but you
So
did
as far
say
as far
that.
as the players know, as far as the characters know, nothing happened.
Okay.
There's things I have to track in the background. So technically, me rolling for damage is meta knowledge for you guys.
Mm-hmm. So you see her fairies over here, but like she walked away, and now she's hiding. Bye.
But wait a minute, her fairies go with her.
Yeah, but her fairies are still around though.
All we see is her fairies. We just don't see Inanna.
Okay.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I think Zed's gonna hold his action. He's gonna ready his rapier.
Yep, that archer right back there is still ready to take shots and retreat. Opal.
How far away is the archer?
What about Opal?
Oh, Opal's up just for turn purposes.
What about Opal?
Hold on.
Seeing most of her friends on a rock, Opal will join them.
Hold on.
How far away is this guy?
That far.
I can't. I'm
can't
zoomed
read it.
out far enough to see him. I can't
I
read the
cannot
number. What
read
is
it.
it?
There's a 1, a 2,
125.
and a 5.
So he's out of
So-
range.
Well, for Opal, don't you have a 120?
Actually,
No,
sir,
his range.
a longbow is 150/600. They can snipe you from the other side of the map if they
Oh
want.
my god! So you have further range than we do.
But doesn't
I didn't
Opal's
realize
firebolt have 120
120.
range?
So
well,
he's out
yeah,
of
but
range
I
by
didn't-
5
You have to
feet.
just jump down on the other side of the rock.
I didn't say that I.
Opal's
never
less
mind.
concerned about the dude who's running away from us and more concerned about the 2 creatures that have disappeared, and none of us know where they are.
But you can't see them or do anything about them right now, so you might as well do something about the one you can see.
To that point,
That's why Neavara walked away and hid because besties. Genre conventions state that they're about to pop out of the ground and attack us all, and you are all in a nice little tasty bundle.
On
Yeah,
a
but
rock.
we're
on
on
a
the
rock.
rock, and they can't get up on the rock. They can only come out through the ground.
They could probably get you.
Anyway, Zed, was there something you want to
Graboids.
do with the knowledge that there's still a person out there within range? Before we move to Opal?
So I was thinking of holding my action. But if I'm not moving or doing anything,
What does it mean to hold your action?
you can prepare an action basically. So my thought initially was if something popped up out of the ground within range of melee, I would
Mhm.
then be able to attack it, even if it's not my turn, because I was
Oh,
readying that action. However, I don't. There's not really like OOC. We're getting close to the end of the round, and so I think I'm just gonna steady aim and cast on the archer because I don't want us to just keep taking pot shots.
yeah.
So bonus
Advantage.
action, steady aim.
Oh, yeah.
Darn. Their AC just went
Oh,
up to
no,
24.
you
Yeah, his AC is at
don't.
23, right?
Ah,
No,
dang.
you tried to say that.
But you
last
did
time.
steady aim, so you just barely managed to knock it down to 21. You're so lucky.
All right, 12.
12.
And that'll be my
Apply.
turn.
Now, Opal.
Thank you for allowing that.
Oh yeah. Opal's getting on the rock with her friends. Difficult terrain, right? Because I'm
Yep.
assuming from Opal's last position, which was right next to the corpse.
So that would put then.
Moving just ever so slightly closer.
I'm okay with this.
Hello there.
Ever so slightly closer to what?
To get in range to
Firebolt.
firebolt. It's a sniper war now.
Yeah.
Shoot.
To which an 11 just goes whoosh past.
Dang.
Unless there's any place else you want to move to, it will be sorry.
Inspiration spending.
You could use your
Statistically not
inspiration.
worth it. I'm not going to use it.
All right, sorry. What do you want to do? Everybody's taking pot shots at this guy running away. They're
Well, I
taking
don't
pot
have any
shots as they're
ranged
leaving.
weapons. I don't have any ranged weapons. I'm wondering, does Sari have the ability to do what Zed was talking about, holding your action?
Yeah, anybody can hold an action.
So that I could do it like at any point,
Well, it's on your turn that you hold the action.
right? If I held
So
the action now, when would I be able to use it?
you designate a triggering event, and you're kind of locking yourself into that event. So if you say, I hold my action for the archer to shoot at Zed, and I'll try and jump in the way of it. If the archer does not fire at Zed, that triggering event does not happen.
And I've lost my action.
Correct. So that's basically holding an action. Like, I want to hold my action for something to happen, but if that
Right.
something doesn't happen, then you were like preparing for somebody to jump through the door, for, like,
Yeah.
you know, a surprise, and they didn't jump through the door at the second you expected.
Right. Okay, guys, do you think it's a good idea to hold my action for if those shambling mounds emerge?
I do,
Yes.
because there's really nothing at this
Yeah, there's
point. That's
nothing to
kinda like
do otherwise.
the
So I'm going to
best
hold my
case.
action.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to hold my actions for the shambling mounds.
So what do you want your action, like, what is it you want your held action to be? Because you kind of have to designate, like, because it's not just like, because otherwise you're just delaying till the end of the turn, which you are at kind of at the end of the turn almost.
Yeah, you're preparing. So basically, an
Oh, well,
example
I'm gonna
would be
prepare-
sorry.
I'm going to use a melee weapon, probably my battle axe, and I'm going to use divine smite on them.
So basically, it'd be like if a shambling mound pops up within melee range of you,
Right.
your action is prepared to where you'll then react and attack them. And it's going to be like that specific scenario. So if they pop up but they're out of melee range, then
But
again,
can't I run to melee to like a
Mm-mm.
30 feet? I can't
no,
run
because it's
to.
not your turn. At that point, it wouldn't be
Oh,
your
I
turn.
can't
So
move.
it's just going to be a very specific sort of thing, and that's why
Oh.
it's for spellcasters. It's kind of nice because you don't have to worry about the range. But if you're going to be using a melee weapon, then for you to be able to hit them, they would have to be in melee range of you.
What
I
if
think
I
it's
come
still-
over here and make myself bait?
That's definitely a thing, and it's like there's no bad thing that you could do because there's nothing really to hit right now. So preparing your action is
Yeah, I think I'm going to hold
No.
my action and I'm going to move to be off the rock so that if they do come up, they're more likely to be next to me and within melee range.
I picture Sari readying whatever weapon it is and standing on the ground and just kind of stomping on the ground with one foot, just trying to
Come
attract
on.
whatever it is.
I dare you. I double dare you.
Putting you in another perfect spot for that archer. Okay.
Ah, fuck me. I forgot about the archer. God damn.
Fucking arch.
But like I said,
Yeah.
things happen at end of turn now that you have all committed your actions to what it is you were going to do. See, sometimes being last in initiative isn't the worst. So, Niavara, give me some more damage.
Oh.
Oh. Yay.
Aries getting their fucking use.
Let me apply
Who are you
that to
damaging?
you.
Smiley face emoji. We'll find out, won't we?
Oh, I see.
So, you get to see what all that damage was. I'm sure you already had a feeling. Guess who's here? And the other one, nobody's next to. He is there.
So I'm not within melee range.
Nah.
Nope.
Doesn't look like it.
Damn it. I went to the wrong spot.
Literally one square off. I even told chat like this is where they are. So if anybody goes to the VODs like I didn't move them, I said they're right in these squares. You were playing a game of Battleship. You just missed that one square.
Damn.
However, they appear, and this one just kind of seems to get stabbed and poked by fairies. And it looks like, because they are large, which means they have reach. The joys of large creatures. And it looks like, you know what? We're going to do a little bit of this for show. This thing looks like it is about to, you know, you set yourself on the ground and like prepare to be bait.
Who are you talking to?
You.
I am.
Jeez. Oh my god.
Wait, what is it? What's going
They're
on?
So this
hitting you,
thing-
babe.
They're hitting
They're
me?
attacking you.
Not both of them.
Not both of them, just one.
It's
But
got
it has
multi-attack.
multi-attack.
But he gets
Well,
to
this
do
one's
two?
moving over here to, yep, multi-attack.
Oh no!
This one's-
Hi there.
There we go. 'Cause he can be there. 5, 10.
Yeah, we're gonna die.
Yep.
So I
So
can
that
now
one was on
react to that one.
sorry.
I can now react to that one. No, you can't move him back. He was right
Actually,
next to
it's
me.
his turn.
Thank you.
But
But I can react when he's right when he's. When do I get to react with my?
Would she?
like- well, give me a sec. Hold on.
Yeah,
I gotta move a bunch of stuff
I hear you.
because only one has actually gone yet. Because it was this one that
Mhm.
attacked. It went for sorry because I totally actually. Kozik was very well hidden. I actually didn't see Kozik's token. I was like, well, I already committed to sorry, so.
So lucky.
Yeah.
It was, I think it was the
Dwarf
gray of the tree and the
These
gray
things
of the
hit
like icon.
really
I just
hard.
didn't even like. I just overlooked it completely. Otherwise, that would have been on Kozik.
I feel
But
like
she
it was
did
his
say she was being
dwarven
bait.
nobility.
Yeah, he's like, he's too noble.
Too noble to be struck down.
However, even with that mistake, there are still more reasons that it would make sense. So, meh. So it looks like these things are. So, yes, sorry, you can get your attack on it, on this other one that moved towards you.
Are you saying they both slammed me?
They're coming for you.
You got.
You threw the
you've-
fireball.
You've been hit
Oh
You've
Lord,
been
they
hit.
coming.
by one of them.
One
Twice.
of them. Okay. I've been hit by one of them twice. The one that just landed here.
You.
Okay.
This one here
No.
is the one that has attacked so far.
But it's too far away.
It's a large creature, so it has a 10-foot reach.
Oh.
So it can attack you from outside of your range, basically.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get this guy here, the one that's right next to me within melee range. Which will.
Is that a nat 1 for 8 damage?
No, that's a
Or was
that's
that
the
the
roll.
attack?
That's the attack.
Oh, okay.
So only 2 would technically. So sorry, just do your attacks first. Let's resolve
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Battle axe. This is a battle that they chose.
Oh,
This is
right,
a
now to do my battle axe. Did I do my battle axe first?
Yep.
No, I hit
you
damage.
do both.
I do
You
my
hit
I
divine
do
smite
my-
and then battle axe.
Okay.
Oh yeah. By the way, DM, they're not in the turn order.
Oh,
For
I,
us,
kn-
I think.
I know.
Oh, that's horrific. Thank you.
Wait, you gotta see if you hit first with the melee weapon.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He said it in this order, so I thought that was the way. Okay. Let me go.
Do do do. Do 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 do. A 14 does not hit actually.
Oh. So I have taken.
You've taken
20
nothing yet.
No. Okay, I thought I took this 49 points of damage. You said they slammed me.
Yeah. But now that I was waiting for your reaction to describe what happens.
Oh, I see. All right. So I was
On-
completely ineffective.
On that, does she still
I think
get
I'm
extra attack?
Oh yeah, I get 2 attacks.
Yes.
Right. Thank you, Zed. Oh.
Well, that's
It would
It would
unfortunate.
be worth using an inspiration if
Yep, I sure the
You
heck
sh-
am gonna.
You sure you don't want me to roll a D100 to see what bad thing potentially happens as a result of a natural 1?
no.
Okay. You can use an inspiration.
I got a natural 1. That's terrible. Okay, so I'm.
Do
so
you
I'm,
have
uh,
do you
yeah,
have
do an
inspiration?
attack again. Yeah, I just unclicked it,
Okay.
and so I just attack again, right?
Yep, one more.
Nice.
That would hit.
Okay, good deal.
Fucking 14 doesn't hit. So now, yeah, you can roll damage and then add your smite.
Which we already
Which
have
I
the
guess
smite
you already
damage is
rolled.
12. So it's
So,
just
yeah.
battle axe damage.
Oh, okay. Oh, cripes.
That's fine. Your
12 to
smite did
15.
12, so that's 15.
Yeah,
Oh,
I have a feeling these guys have a lot of hit points.
Yeah, they're no slouches.
they are not.
Okay, I cubed what happened to me.
So between the 2 of them, one didn't even like land a hit on you. The other one landed both. But it doesn't seem like it's doing any damage. It just grabs you and gives you a hug.
It's just hugging. Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Huh.
It's not hugging me, the breath out of me or anything. It's just enclosing me in its vines. Is that what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's not squeezing me so hard I can't breathe?
Not yet.
Not yet.
It's pulling you closer,
Okay.
which is not good.
Allow me to refer to a particular image from before.
The picture of the shambling mounds.
Yes.
And just as you feel the hug just tighten and squeeze, like Elvira from Tiny Toons just wants to hug you and squeeze you and love you forever.
And I don't have any bonus action or anything I can do right now.
Nope.
Bad touch.
It just kind of stops.
Oh, right, but I haven't even had my turn yet, really. That was my other turn.
Yep, that was your last turn,
Oh,
which
I
was
see.
you
That was-
preparing for this
that was
thing to
your
happen.
turn.
That was my
Mhm.
turn. Yeah. Okay.
Do. This particular individual makes an appearance. Show players.
Oh, super.
That was the. Isn't that the one that you
Where is
said was a
she?
triad, but she's not really a triad? Who is this one?
She looks very familiar to the one that you came across when you exited the Bay Crossing.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Can you explain the uh-oh?
This is probably the same triad as the one we met when
And we might have
left
pissed
the
her off.
Feywilds, and we pissed her off by attacking.
We did?
We may have. We don't know.
Uh-oh.
We might still be able to explain ourselves.
So is she must be friends with these shambling mounds. Maybe she's directing them.
So she just kind of appears and is just kind of looking at you guys. What
So
do you
based
say?
off what you know about me, Cube, could I do a history and see if I know this guy?
You sure can.
Do I just click on history and
Yep. It'll calculate all the numbers.
Nice.
This particular entity, based on your history, based on your past and what have you,
Mhm.
this is one of them that tends to the area around the I just said the word and it just flew up my head. A Fey crossing.
Okay.
He tends to land around it. One of many.
You met me before.
She probably would have. Yeah.
Okay. Do I know her name?
You do not, because you, from where you are, also understand that names have power.
Right. Crap. Alright.
And she seems to be resting a hand on this giant shambling mound of plant and dirt and vines. And you can kind of see some of the scorch marks begin to kind of become overgrown by more vibrant and lush plants.
Just healing it. Okay.
So that's going to be... Oh, that would... They did there. Okay. All right. And you just kind of feel this other one just giving you a big hug.
Brunch.
Not damaging, but it's definitely got you...
Like holding.
Yeah. You're like probably pulled up off the
Can't
ground
move.
and like your feet are kind of dangling there. A
So
big
are we
old
still
hug.
in combat, or does it have things kind of calmed down for a second?
You have the freedom.
Okay.
Well, hold on. There's still one technical combatant. Hold.
Oh, that stupid archer.
Hold.
Are we
Hold,
starting a
please.
round or doing another round, right? If the archer goes, we're starting a new round.
Well, they're just gonna go real quick because I just want to see.
Oh, okay. It doesn't count.
You know,
Oh yeah, attack the dryad. That can't do anything wrong.
But
I mean, you guys are in this big old thing's in the way now. We're just resolving this because technically they're at the top of the order anyway. They'd be doing this trying to run away. Longbow.
who would be trying to run away?
Nope.
Nope, longbow dude.
Run away!
Like you've seen them, they're just like taking pot shots as they're retreating.
Right.
So, you guys are technically not in the combat order.
We're not in a combat order.
As in, like, there's no one in between us.
Nope. Basically, you're free to RP. They're just running. Because at this point, the next turn, they would get They'd only really get one more shot, but at that point, they'd probably be dipping behind a rock. Yeah, no.
I'm just gonna kind of clear my throat. So whose idea was it to piss off the guardian of the Feywatch?
Sorry, his feet are
And-
being dangled. Oh, yes. Niavar, you keep the aura going?
No, Anana's going to drop the aura. Meaning
Wise.
I'll delete it now.
Who's the
Now
other
that-
shambling down holding? Besides, sorry, who else is being held?
Nope, just sorry.
Opal.
Just you.
Opal.
Oh, no, I misunderstood then. Oh, no, L.
Oh, I
And-
thought somebody else was. Okay, sorry.
Nope.
Well, she brushes down her front. As it happens, some bandits that were shaking us down in the woods.
But judging by the scorch marks, I think somebody may have.
Use
I
some
don't know.
fire?
Well, our lives are threatened, weren't they?
Are they hugging the one that lit them on fire?
It
What you
does
need to
seem
know,
that way.
mate?
Well, I'm just trying to assess the situation. I mean, if the shambling mounds were here to begin with and started hurting the bandits and then you set them on fire, I can see why they'd be a little upset.
Well, they were
Yeah,
already attacking, weren't they? They were already attacking the bandits. So they're not friendly. So they were coming for us anyway, I
More
think.
accurately, we
Uh,
misunderstood their intention, I believe is what my friend Sari is saying here.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Yes.
For someone who appears to be half Elgin, that's quite perplexing.
Yes, you see, the winter is my domain. Famine and with snow, not quite friendly to greenery, you might say. So no, I have no connection to them at all.
I kind of look towards the dryad and kind of tilt my chin up like, hi.
She's far too busy tending to causing the scorch marks and slash marks to regrow.
Shit.
Well, I am sorry, ma'am. Inanna will say, bowing her head slightly in shame. We misunderstood their appearance.
So very sorry. We thought they were attacking. And that we had to protect ourselves from them.
Preemptive self-defense. Got it. Okay.
Well,
They
just
were attacking those other
apologizing.
folk.
We didn't understand that her domain went out this far. We should have figured that she would have acted in other people's aid, but we were not thinking that far ahead, and we are terribly sorry.
And she just kind of looks over to Kozik and tilts her head again, and then looks at Sarin, who's probably like nervously waving at her or something.
Well, I'm kind of, at this point, I'm just kind of taken back by the whole entire thing that I just witnessed. For some reason, I can't shake this feeling like I've met everybody here already.
Deja vus. Degivuz.
Zed's gonna. He hasn't checked. It's gonna kind of dawn on him. Also, is little one back?
He's just now making his way back.
Thank you.
Making
Zed's
his way
gonna-
downtown.
Zed's gonna pull his coat out a little bit and look to the brooch
We can end
that we
combat.
got from Lady Miriam, has that changed or been affected since we've reached the material plane?
It's the same. They just do not delete. Oh, god damn it!
Just curious.
Ah, I always hit that button. Damn it! Deletes the tokens. Ah. Can I undo that?
Wow, this
Okay, I
ship
could at least
has gone
undo
to
that.
really efficient. Didn't
My
get
lady,
to
what could we do to make it up to you?
Yes, because the
I'm
damage
so
we've
sorry to
caused
cause
here,
damage.
the damage we've caused is rather bad. So I believe that many of us will want to make it up to you.
Absolutely.
You know, let's see. What
And
what
oh.
side quest are you now stuck with?
uh,
I just had that token selected.
Bandit cabinet.
Yeah, it's when I click on the token and do a roll, it just rolls as them. But
Oh, okay.
I was trying to bring the tokens back to because they get deleted when the combat ends. So she waves her hands, and the two gamblers just kind of sink into the ground.
Oh, Ari is relieved.
Give a deep bow to the dryad.
An object. Something potent resides within my forests. Something vile. I wish it destroyed.
But I think you've come to the right people.
Hey, we're obviously
Anything we
good
can
at
do
doing
for
that.
you.
yeah, I think we've proven ourselves worthy of that.
Removed. Well, suppose we could take a look at it.
Something vile that needs to be removed. Yeah, that's right up our alley.
And off in the distance, you can probably hear the sound of somebody like running in fear or something. And maybe like an arrow flying in the sky.
yeah, homeboy who just saw his entire group get killed.
Hail Mary arrow.
I love that you put him behind a rock so that I couldn't keep casting at him.
Alternatively, they also can't shoot at you.
No, I'm
Yeah,
imagining
you said
that.
That
you said
works.
sniper battle. I was ready to go.
I'm imagining the shambling mounds are moving towards him as we speak to tear him apart.
You have no idea. They sink in the. As far as you know, they sink in the ground and they just kind of appear.
Oh, yeah. That's just my, as a player, idea of what they're about to do. Oh, I know Opal has no idea what they're actually doing. Though she is thankful that they are not attacking them anymore.
Well, lady, could you give us any more information about this vile creature or whatever it is that you want us to take care of?
To the north. Something bars my path. In my domain. So you guys can give me a history
move
check.
past that? You can't
History
move
check?
past. Is
Well,
that
let's
what you're
see.
saying?
It would be Zed, Niavara, and Kozik that can do the history check.
Dang.
Oh, I can't. Damn.
This is for actually Soren could, but with disadvantage because it would be more distant knowledge for you. $11, a 5, and an 11, and a 10. The numbers are going down slowly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're not sure.
Out of character. Oh, I'm willing to bet you it's probably Tia Moonblade.
Oh.
Kozik's thinking that it's maybe it's a lead on the Black Diamond.
When you say it's barring your way, do you mean you can't move farther north than the boundary of your forest, or can you explain more what you mean it's barring your way?
I dare not step foot anywhere near corruption.
Oh.
Is it a
Hmm.
stationary corruption, or is it a creature that can move?
If I knew that, I would have told you.
All right. So it's to the north.
So we should probably get a handle on handling that for Our Lady here as a token of our apology.
Absolutely.
Also, using the knowledge of just her general what she's learned in the past, could Opal potentially figure out what she's talking about? She's not been to this specific area, but could she figure out what she's talking about?
That would be really, really hard considering the lack of context.
DC 30.
Terrifying. Opal has had a tendency to just roll really well when it comes to stuff she probably should not know. Would I roll Arcana or History?
Either one would give you completely different answers.
Let's go Arcana. Disadvantage or regular?
Let's say regular because the DC is so freaking high.
Natural
Let's
20.
go.
Nice.
I
Nice,
knew it.
Opal. Nice.
Corruption. Corruption. What would be a corrupting influence? What could be a corrupting influence? Something that would bar the path of a creature who's claimed this to be a domain of theirs? Well, with your nat 20, I would say there's so many options. There's so many things that could be. Also, thank you for the follow, Mass. Welcome in. But one that stands out because it's so fresh in your mind. Primal magic. Unstable, uncapped, unadulterated arcane. You were in a place where this was a situation. You remember the building that was consumed by the countless shadowed hands.
Oh.
You probably surmise that the instabilities of the realm are not necessarily lucrative to just the Feywild.
Opal will just begin speaking. So, for everybody here, except for the new guy, you guys remember the dungeon you found me in?
Yeah.
Probably something similar to that. And Anana, have the tales we've told you fallen so flat that you can't even remember them?
I mean, I'll admit, I was given to understand that a dungeon that falls in on itself wouldn't reappear somewhere else.
I'm not
But
saying
that-
that it's the same place. I'm saying it could be very similar.
I mean, the stench of death reaches all.
Similar to something that you fought there?
Similar to that place.
Oh.
Then I
So
suppose.
let's go get a look.
Yeah, let's go investigate. Perhaps take a gander at it, heal up our wounds. And make a plan of action. and hopefully get some answers as to this newcomer.
Ah, yes.
Not that
Welcome, by the
I
way.
can sort of, how do I say this? Criticize bringing on newcomers myself, being so new. However,
Off in the distance, by
What?
the way, you hear Chad going, "Hey, everybody! This water is definitely not tasting of pee."
oh goodness,
I kind of just tilt my head and raise an eyebrow. Like,
Don't worry about it. He's just like that.
he is in fact.
Hmm.
So what is your name, sir?
Soren.
Wait, is he coming with us now? Are you coming with us?
Well, seems like something's pretty exciting going on around here. So,
How exciting, you have no idea. If it's a potentially new dungeon than the one you guys found me in. Ooh.
I'm not one for dungeons, but I suppose.
Oh, they're very fun.
Hmm.
Mm,
Not the
You-
ones I've ever visited, but sure.
My definition of fun is
Ooh.
very different to yours, Inanna.
Would she
I have
notice?
No doubt.
Would she notice?
Inanna looks directly at Zedrin and goes, "Oh my god, you know how, like, in Thieves Can't, she's basically giving him the equivalent of get a load of this guy." Because
Uh-oh.
she cannot directly
Yeah, right.
share any disdain. But she's going to express it the way that she can. Elves.
Zed just kind of he brings his hand up and he's more or less just kind of he's got a finger on his mustache and he's kind of rubbing his beard. He's trying not to smirk or laugh or anything.
And thank you for those kind words, Mass.
But
Appreciate
the
you.
lady Inanna
What
will
too
just
kind.
simply bow her head and go, "All right then. Let us not spoil this beautiful nature with our presence any longer. I trust the dear lady will have, no doubt, purposes for their bodies, although she will get on the other side of them and immediately start looking for a loot."
Oh yeah, good idea.
Yep. Kind of.
Ah, you
off
fiend.
the
I
rock,
call the
I
bandit
guess.
captain. Oof.
Oh my god.
It was inevitable.
It was. We had heaven, we had hell.
Is the investigation looking for loot?
Like, as in, like, the bodies. Like, she's on the other side of the rock.
What
I'm
do you
gonna
want?
look
I'm
for
checking the
some
bandit
loot.
captain.
I'm
But-
checking these guys over here. Let's see.
So the Dryad kind of moves up to Zed and just kind of note. She seems very intent on noticing something. Not really sure what.
Hey, hello. He'll kind of wave and like bring up his hand just to.
As you do so, she like reaches a hand out.
All right.
And you know, do you like awkwardly like try and shake it? Like what? She's just like holding her hand up in front of you.
He'll probably reach out and for character's sake, unintentionally make it as awkward as possible.
Perfect.
Zedrin,
Because her goal is something much different. So
Sorry.
you go to reach out and try to like interact with her hand, and she just kind of like slips past like your arm to your chest.
Nope.
And she taps on a small little badge that you know is there, but it's currently supposed to be hidden.
I think he'll glance down and then just look up, very very puzzled. That's how do you know about that?
I know many things. Where did you get that? Add to my knowledge. Hmm?
I acquired this from, I would say, someone very special.
Ah. Interesting. Interesting. And then, let's see, so the ones that are next to her would be Sari and Kozik. So, someone very special to them as well?
I think Zed's gonna look over at Sari and then kind of glance over at Kozik and more or less, maybe of varying degrees.
When you get back, we will have much to discuss. Should you survive, that is.
Oh, I was just gonna say I like the idea of getting back, but you ruined that.
It is better to go in with the true potential than to jump into a fight with false confidence. And she looks at each of the bodies. You guys can give me an insight check.
Oh yeah, sure. Horrible.
Not insightful.
Oh
So-
my god.
Zed and Soren, you get the feeling that it's, a little bit of a warning, right? Like, a place that she can't even get to must have something powerful there or dangerous. She clearly doesn't know. But also, sort of the extra twist of a blade, as it were, is it's almost like she observed or somehow got information as to what transpired here, and maybe a little bit of her being like, she knows those shambling mouths could have probably kicked the shit out of you if she didn't arrive when she did. So it's kind of a warning, right? Not necessarily a threat, but like, you should really check your shit, or in modern day, don't fuck around and find out.
I think Zed will kind of glance down, assuming she's still got a hand on its chest.
She removed it.
I understand.
As long as you are very clear and that you understand the weight of the debt that you, of the debt that you owe, I suppose.
Is she looking at Zed when she says that, or kind of like looking around at everyone?
She's looking more towards Sorry.
Oh.
Fireball.
Yeah, I think
Lady, I'll do all that. We'll do all that we can. I'll do all that I can to make up for the mistakes that we've made here, that I've made here.
She kind of
And if it's within
smirks
our power
playfully.
to get this, if it's within our power to help get rid of this corruption that's in your land, then we'll do the best that we can.
Wonderful. I'm sure my sisters would also enjoy to hear this news.
Your sisters?
Most likely the other dryads.
What? You think we necessarily always are solitary? And there's another smirk.
No, I'm just wondering. Are they? Do they share this land with you? Are they? Do they have other places of their own, or do they all live here on this in your realm here?
Perhaps if you make it back, I'll answer that question.
Right.
So will we know this area when we come to it?
I am very confident you would. Especially an individual of your nature.
Well, yes, I am of noble birth. Yes, thank you.
And Anna gives a polite little snort as she's like, Sir Deep Shaft, I actually believe what the lady might be implying is that it might appeal to your more, how do I frame it? Dark sensibilities, Sir
Yeah.
Warlock.
Goodness, will no one speak plainly? Jeez.
You're a warlock.
It doesn't
There's the
appear
plane.
so.
Oh, that.
Kazek, I will say, as Opal is like going through this dude's pockets, sometimes fluffing your words is a good thing. Being blunt all of the time, like a hammer, is not exactly always useful.
You
I'm just
immediately
saying,
get
I
thoughts
I
of
never
a
have any
Miss.
issues with that.
Yeah, you immediately get a memory of Miss Tamara telling you about how to be blunt.
Tamara, we
Well-
cannot escape Tamara, even outside of the Fey realm. She will be a permanent memory.
Mm-hmm.
And a mentor to some. Like Cha.
Yes. So, I'm assuming we either don't find anything of value in their pockets.
I'm looking for this dude's gold.
So, they each had a scimitar and a light crossbow.
Money, 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 money,
Except
money.
for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them, to which those are all very damaged and scorched.
Ooh.
A bit crispy.
They're very crispy. But nothing a good mending spell can't fix.
Yeah, you're right.
But, I mean, they had very small health pools. So, instead of just the body being burned, the weapons took some of the brunt of it. Because there wasn't really anything else left to be hit by a fireball. Let's see. The bandit got the drunkard. He had a couple of daggers and a scimitar. He had some studded leather armor.
Mm.
The hobgoblin had a long sword, a shield, and, well, he had 2 javelins, but he threw them at you.
Opal grabbing the area where she was stabbed. Yeah, I remember those that javelin.
This will fetch a fair price, all this stuff.
I'll be right back. I need to use the restroom.
I mean,
Oh.
it'll fetch a price if you wanted to carry it.
We have
But
a
I was
bag of-
hopeful
we
for-
have
And-
2 bags of holding. Oh,
And probably the most expensive thing that any of these guys had, that hobgoblin, he had a shield. Yep, that was totally the most expensive thing that he had. Yep. Totally.
Right.
Other than the fact that, you know, he has plate armor on.
Oh,
Opal
right.
taking
Well,
the
I'll
plate armor for later
take
resizing.
that.
Yeah, we are taking this. Sir
Absolutely.
Deepshaft, if we may borrow our bag of holding so that we might be able to transfer this stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh, don't
let's,
worry, I have one.
Oh well. Opal has one.
Artificer, remember? I can make these things. And Opal's just gonna go crazy and start stuffing stuff into the bag of holding.
So it's going to take you about 10 minutes to get the plate armor off because doffing armor takes time.
Mm-hmm.
And it, you know, I'm probably going to say it takes more than that because you're also pulling it off a dead body.
Right.
So you got to find like the right straps. You got to unhook them. You got to, because usually plate armor is not just like metal plates. It's usually like leather padding under it as well. So there's a lot of like straps and different separate plates that have to pull off. And you're pulling off a dead guy. And you're pulling off a dead guy who got, you know, probably got some dents in the armor. So, you know, unusual.
Mm. Once the armor is off, Opal's going to cast Mending as a cantrip on it. No damage to you. You're too precious.
You say that now. You say that now. But unfortunately, you weren't able to, you know, dispatch the archer, so you don't get all of their super amazing legendary tier loot. Darn. Fiddlesticks.
Darn indeed.
Well, he's a bit on the way, sort of north. We could swing by.
He's been running this whole time. Good luck catching up. Is
Yeah.
that a
He's
problem?
behind the rock. I saw him behind the rock.
No, he's off the
He's
grid.
probably not there anymore.
Yeah, that's the last place you saw him.
Because while we, the players, can see him, us, the characters, probably, even if we go over there, we're going to go over there, he's going to be gone.
I
Yeah.
thought he was devoured by the shamblers.
No.
We're just going to find a bunch of a broken bow, some
I thought that's what
scattered
was implied,
arrows.
Many things can be inferred. But which is the correct thing is the question.
But also, sorry, are you the only other player in the group who can wear heavy armor?
Well, I can, but I don't know who else can.
Me.
Perfect.
The int nerd can wear it because the int
Oh,
nerd
that's
knows the
great
specific
because
subclass.
you could use some. You've got
My armor
so
class.
few hit points.
My armor class is amazing right now.
Yeah.
Except for when you get hit. Then it's not.
Yeah, exactly. And I want to be hit less. But I'm assuming taking it off of this dude, it's not going to fit Opal at the moment. We'll have
It
to
definitely will
resize it.
not. It's fitted for a hobgoblin.
Could your mending spell resize it?
Unfortunately not. It fixes breaks, the damage like from your fireball spell to the swords, but it cannot resize it.
Well, I've got my smithing tools. I could reshape it. You know, if we've got a little time.
Let's make
Meanwhile-
our way north, and we can do that while we rest.
Meanwhile, the Dryad's just kind of watching you guys.
Foolish behavior.
Well, once
Sorry.
we're done, we will happily start going north, obviously.
Yes. Hey,
Obviously.
There you go.
Kozak, you claim to be royalty, but you do not give respect to the probably
There goes
royal
Niavara.
creatures,
I mean, Inanna.
unless they're humanoid.
I'm of a noble house, but hardly royalty. I do the best I can.
Well, with our loot located and no money found, regrettably, it's time for us to be off.
Yes, let us go. Ghoulish behavior, maybe. But
Hmm.
they died to us, their stuff is ours.
They're like,
long as-
oh,
As long as you were respectful, with the corpse while you were undoing the straps and looking into its dead face and stuff, that's fine.
Opal not totally thinking that if I cut this dude's head off, it would be easier to get the chest piece off.
So, it sounds like what, you're starting to head north now? Is that the consensus?
mhm.
Yes, as far as we can.
After getting every piece of that plate armor into my bag of holding.
Yeah, as well as a bunch of random weapons.
And who's got the shield?
I mean, if you want it, sorry, you can have it. I can use
Oh.
shield, but I don't think I want to.
Well, I've got a shield, but I don't mind a second one. I'll carry it with me until it becomes clear that who needs it. I don't mind carrying it.
So, the Merry Band of Fell Company, begins to make their merry way to the north, after once again being diverted from their original plan of returning to Grinstall to turn in the first quest they have ever taken.
You know, I was told when I first met this group that you guys would just attract anything that would keep you off of a goal you set your mind to, and I have not been disappointed.
Well, we could swing by Grenstill on our way north, no?
Grinstall
Or
is
it too
west of
far
here.
Out of the way. Oh, it's west, all right.
So basically,
And I
Grinstall
think the
and
Dryad
Teal
wants us
Moonblade are
on the road
equal
now.
distance from where you are.
Right, and her lady wants us on the road now, and I'm getting from her.
Yes, probably.
And we'll rest somewhere on the way.
Ooh, actually, Soren, you can give me a history check if you're back.
Oop.
No, we say we need to go bio.
see, is Soren joining our group now?
Guest star.
Oh, okay.
Temporarily or for
Drown's
like a couple
AFK.
sessions?
Usually it's a couple, because you know how y'alls do. You know how y'alls do.
He hasn't gotten a chance to do anything yet.
Yeah, that's the point. But that seems like actually a good stopping point.
Well, Zed and Soren, we're going north, guys. Come on. They're back down with the bodies. Did you find something else? Hello.
Well, Soren's AFK, so.
All right.
Gotcha.
I would have moved with the group. Yeah.
So,
Yes, full
As-
plate armor off of a corpse.
as the merry band makes their way to the north, you know, Cha rolls up behind you guys, and he's just like, "Okay, everybody, what?" Like he was just so enamored with, fresh water. That wasn't
They're all
Pete.
wet.
Unpeed water.
So far as you know.
I feel like Chaw's a bit disappointed.
It's missing that salinity.
Wasn't as good as the first time.
Ew.
It was missing some sort of key element.
Live.
Fresh. Warm.
Yeah.
Salty.
Uh-oh, it's getting late. I'm gonna get the giggles now.
I've already got them. Sorry.
Spicy lemonade. Spicy lemonade.
Spicy lemonade.
Orc lemon.
I swear, if we make it to if we make it to a snowy region and there's a bit of yellow snow, we all have to gaslight Cha.
Yes.
Cha, it's something that I've seen very rarely, but occasionally lemon-flavored snow will fall out of the sky in small patches.
I don't think there's gonna be any sort of like persuasion necessary.
So, as the party starts to make their way to the source of the corruption after striking a deal with the Dryad, a creature of the Fae, and Cha just sort of reconvenes, 'cause I'm pretty sure he'll be back next week. I believe. So. So yeah, voting for inspiration.
I vote sorry for the how many people did you kill?
Mini
6?
11?
fireball.
I think 8, 4 and 4.
Oh,
I'll
the
take it
first one
'cause I
didn't
used
kill
it
all
up.
4. I think you killed 6.
Oh,
Because
that's
the first
right.
one hit
That's
4
right.
but killed 2.
Sorry.
That's
Okay.
right.
While
Okay,
the
okay.
second one hit 6 and killed 4. I vote
Well, I'll
sorry
take it.
for that
Thank you,
kill
because
count.
I just lost my. I mean, I guess you're not the only one voting, but I used mine up. So
Well, let's
Yeah, I
go
think-
down the list. Anana.
I said sorry.
Okay. Kozik. Got one for sorry.
Yeah, I'm with that. Sorry.
All right. Opal.
Sorry.
Okay.
thanks, guys.
Sorry. Who are you voting for?
Well, I'll take it because I know it can only be of help to the whole group.
Okay, so you're voting for yourself. All right. Zed, who are you voting for?
I vote for Cha.
I also vote for Cha. That's 2 for Cha, and 1, 2, 3.
I'm kidding. I vote for sorry, obviously.
Oh, what? You don't want to vote for Cha? He did so much this time.
I
Yeah.
know he was really helpful.
He was the comedic relief when we needed him.
You do such a good Cha, Cube. You do such a good Cha.
I was doing Cha the whole time. That wasn't cubed.
That wasn't. No.
Yeah, you
I
never
didn't
noticed
think-
that you never noticed that Cube, Zed, and I were all switching between doing this Cha voice.
Okay, they're definitely messing with me.
Also, speaking of messing with people, how are we going to gaslight Cha next time?
I mean, I think that
see how
clearly
it
we could-
works. Okay.
Opal got shattered in the river and is currently floating downstream.
I like your take. I think you've lost part of yourself.
I think you'd sink though before you.
Eh,
You
before
just
you-
lost an arm.
Yeah, like if Opal loses an arm, a good portion of her body is covered up by, fabric. So, getting dragged downstream isn't too far-fetched.
We caused a forest fire, and Smokey the Bear is personally disappointed in us.
We murdered the dryad we met when we first left the Feywild.
Accidentally.
No, completely intentionally.
We're not murder hobos.
We accidentally burned down her whole forest.
That one's not too far off. I think if that battle had taken place up here, we would have been in a bit of a been in a bit of an issue if you used that fireball, because look at all of
Yeah.
those trees.
All right, I'm back.
Well, Mr. Anderson.
Mr. Anderson.
Slow the phone call. I'm gonna give you the finger.
So, Drum, how'd you enjoy it? I guess it's a two-part question. How'd you enjoy it, and are you available for next week for,
It was all right for me. It was a lot of me playing my character based off my like history and everything. So it was like I didn't do anything. There's a lot for me to uncover as far as my character goes. So for them, they just see like an arrogant pain in the ass not doing anything. But I have my reasons for not doing anything. But yeah, I mean, it was fun just sitting in and listening to everybody and learning how the group works and whatnot. But yeah, I could probably, more than likely, I'll be available next Tuesday if you need me.
Oh, it would be great to have you next Tuesday.
Okay.
Sounds fun.
where you can actually, have a proper, because this time it was a lot of combat because it was like
the whole thing was combat, right?
Yeah.
So I figured, at least give you the opportunity to, maybe one more session, like if you want to do like the Exodus, because it was a guest star, so it's like at least give them some time to some fun in the sun.
Right. Yeah, that's fine with me if you guys are down for it.
And you get to meet Chow proper.
Oh Jesus! If he's anything like you made him sound, oh boy.
Oh, Chaw's awesome.
Chaw is awesome. He says some out of pocket things, but he's awesome.
Well, yeah. I mean, if I was playing I'm playing more of a serious character this go around. So yeah, that's cool with me. I mean, I'm down.
It will be
If
awesome.
y'all will have me, I'll be there.
Of course. We don't want your one impression of us to just be us slaughtering an entire group of bandits.
The bandits started it, I swear to
The
God.
bandits did start it.
They so started it. They said they were going to kill us if we didn't give them everything.
And now look at them.
I
And
mean,
we've got
now
a couple of...
yeah, there's still one running away shooting arrows.
Fertilizer for the forest.
That's
I know,
us
they all pulled out their
showing our
bows and...
just
Yeah.
Merciful nature.
Yeah.
Quote unquote.
They all pulled out their bows and started attacking. It was like, geez.
Actually,
Fella.
holds finger up and adjusts glasses. You guys fired first.
We
We
did?
fired first, but they threatened us first.
Han shot first.
Like, I'm just gonna be clear here. A group of 11 guys roll up on you and say, give us all your money.
If you want to live.
Citing the U.S. legal code, self-defense can be effectively used if not just if they attack you, but when you feel threatened. And we felt threatened.
And we showed them what the fuck was up.
Specifically because they threatened us with violence.
No remorse.
None soever.
Opal feels nothing.
Sorry's feeling a little bit of remorse.
Inanna can't
that
display her
fireball's pretty
open glare.
Well, I feel like
Sorry.
Sorry has reason to, based on some of the grief that the Dryad and Sorry was getting some side eye, so it makes sense. But we're all in it. We're gonna
Plus those creatures
we're gonna do what we can to make it right.
Yeah, because those creatures weren't they weren't evil creatures at all. They were, they were just forest ancient creatures. So, yeah, Sorry's feeling a little like not happy about that part.
That's why when
she's fine with killing all those guys because they were gonna just keep doing this shit to other people.
When you guys were like,
getting rid of them.
And when Sorry was like, they're evil creatures. We've got to stop them before they hurt somebody else. I was like, ooh, she don't know.
I know.
She don't
now
know.
She's really feeling bad.
Yes, listen, this group of 11 people were trying to feed their families.
Right. Sure.
Yeah, but if they're gonna kill you if you don't give them their stuff, they've lost all moral high ground.
We're going to find a camp later and Sari's going to throw another fireball orb in there.
From our perspective, we were getting attacked by a group of bandits, and then Zed hopped up on a rock and saw shambling mounds come out of the ground and just start attacking
Right.
people that we were fighting.
So we assume they'd be after us
That
next.
doesn't like, yeah, they're. I feel like in Zed's mind, we have no reason to feel like they're friendly, and they're the biggest enemy now. So we didn't necessarily attack them directly. Well, we kind of did. There was
No,
a
I
fireball.
did.
Well, big scary
There was-
monster.
There was a
It was
fireball.
not intentional. It was more like,
But
oh
you know,
fuck, they're gonna
we
come
should have
after
thought
us
about it.
next.
We should have thought about it though, because if they were going after the bandits, I mean, maybe that could have implied they were on our side. I mean, that's a possibility that we could have at least,
Considered.
considered. Yeah.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
It's fair, but again, there's no reason to also assume that a shambling mound is your friend.
True.
Why not?
Well, I think because it's also like
Well,
a living
because
plant
they weren't
being
necessarily
ancient
acting on their
creature.
own. They were being controlled by the dryad that wasn't in the picture. So like
Well, for sorry harming like an elemental plant kind of ancient type creature is she's just bumming on that. But they're healed, so and we're gonna make up for it, so we're on the right path.
Yeah, and actually, because I brought up Soren would probably pick up on it, but since Sari is also a denizen in the Feywild, you also would be just from like in regards to talking with the dryads. Like you also just struck a deal with a a Fey-born creature.
Yeah, I'm not happy
Oops.
about it, but whatever.
Feels good. Those are my kind of people.
So
Yeah,
you know,
we promised to do the best we
Is
could.
that-
We didn't.
is that based on the creature type, or is that based on being in the Fae?
What do you mean?
Striking a deal.
I just don't trust them because they're Fae. I'm a Fae, but I know how Fae work outside of game. So
Well, we
even
just, I mean,
like as my character,
all of us-
even be like,
some things can
All
still
of us
function
just been-
outside of the Fae
Like Fae are
Looks like
always
the
gonna be
dryad.
or the
Fae.
Feywild.
yeah.
Like changelings don't stop being able to change their shape just because they're not in the Feywild. That's just it's because
Yeah.
they're a Fae.
Yeah.
And like deals with the devils don't stop working when you swap planes.
Yeah.
Same thing, but like,
But we did all readily agree
but
to,
that's what
to
I'm-
make a deal.
but that's realistically what I'm wondering is it the same thing?
it's probably
because-
not as malicious because like it wasn't like a contract or anything. It was just like we'll make it right. We're sorry. Pinky Promi, don't kill us.
We'll do the best we can. We said we didn't.
She's not as powerful as others that we've met either. Come on.
Yeah, she's not like your patron. Or
Or
Lady
what's her-
Yeah.
Miriam.
Lady
it-
Miriam or
I mean, I'm all for like having the
It's-
whole deal aspect, but I just assumed that was based on being in, because if you make a deal with someone in the Feywild, they didn't have to be of Fey origin. It was based on the deal that you're making. I thought.
Oh, like
I don't know. I may have had
Tamara.
a misunderstanding of that.
You mean when you're in the Feywild, you're more you're more beholden to any deal that you make with anybody.
Well,
that what you're
yes.
saying?
So there is a rule about deals with either with the Fae or being in the Feywild, which is what I'm being.
Wondering about,
But
yeah.
but if you break a deal, then like something really bad happens. Deals are very official with the Fae, and so that's something I guess that I didn't understand. If I thought that was realm based.
But it's creature based, it sounds like. Is
It
that
can
what it is?
it can be all of the above. Think
Uh-huh.
It's
of
kind of
think of Raphael from Baldur's Gate. You can strike a deal with him outside of Avernus. The deal would still apply. It's a contract that's made.
Yeah, exactly.
And I also think that she's very much of the Feywild. I mean, she's a Fey creature.
Mhm.
It means something. And we were really eager to have things be okay with her and made a deal. Maybe we could have thought more about it, but we did make the deal. So, and we only said we'd do the best we could. We didn't promise that we would get rid of it. We just said we'd do the best we could.
Well, I'm not against having this contractual obligation. I'm just trying to understand that
Severity of
The
it?
mechanics of the deal.
just the rules of it as far as it
Yeah.
extends, because we're in the material plane. So if I were to go to a bar and make a deal with the bartender, the same rules don't apply. Like I could just lie to that person and
Cross
not
your
fall-
fingers behind your back.
Well, no, I could legitimately be like, I'm gonna do this thing for you and just not do it.
Yeah.
Because deals in the material plane are just word of mouth.
Arguably, that's what we did with our first ever mission.
And so that's more or less
So
where I'm
far.
coming from is I'm trying to gauge, what
How
we
serious it is.
agreed upon, because if we were in the Fey realm, like it was made clear, anyone that you talk to, and that's the thing is, so like, I don't know, I don't want to be a stickler, but if we talk to someone in the Fey realm that wasn't of the Fey, it seemed like if we made a deal with them, it would still be this binding contract.
The
Right,
rules
and
of the
because-
land
and
are
be-
easier to enforce in the Feywild.
Fair enough.
But because she's
But
a fake creature, we're
But yeah,
still
okay.
beholden
So
to her.
so it's assumed that we have a binding sort of contract.
Of a sense.
I'm cool with that. I just wanted to clarify.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was fun. That was a fun combat.
Yeah.
That was really
Sorry to
fun
Chaw for
using
missing
those.
it.
Yeah, that was fun using those fireballs, man.
Yeah, Chow would have had fun in the combat, I feel
Yes,
like.
he would have. He would have done his flips
And I feel
his
like Kozik would have had
backflips
fun in the
and-
combat as well. And Drum. If they
Yeah.
were all a part of it. It's a shame.
Next
I'm
time.
picking up what you're putting down. Uh-huh.
Awesome. Well, good night,
Can't-
But you
everyone.
look at my
Yeah.
character.
Also-
like, as I'm standing there, it doesn't even look like I have weapons. So
Once again, Opal rolls a natural 20 on something she probably has no reason to
Business.
know anything about.
Every time.
I know, that's pretty cool.
You and Cha gets dragon knowledge, Opal gets random knowledge.
Magic knowledge.
Yeah.
First it was the sword. Now it's this. I'm sure there have been more in between.
And there will be more going forward.
All right, everybody, have a good week because I can tell
Yeah.
Inanna needs to
Yeah.
go to
Y'all
sleep.
take care.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
I'll stick around here.
Good night.
Yeah, I'm gonna end stream.
Just gotta wrap up the stream real quick.
thank y'all for having me. I will catch you next week.
Yep, and hopefully we'll get you some the proper intro and the proper,
Hey man, I'm just along for the ride. I'm here to help out.
well, just make sure Kala doesn't hit me with a crowd grenade because I stole you away tonight.
Hey man, just pay her off with baguettes and butter buns, and you'll be set.
I'm on it. I'm gonna have a butter baguette.
There you go. Garlic bread. There you go.
There's a name for that. It's called garlic bread. Duh.
All right, man. I'll catch you later.
All right. Thanks for playing. Alrighty. So that was a delectable session. Delectable indeed. However, it is that time where we must depart once again. Sad, I know. Unfortunate, mayhaps. But entertaining, nonetheless. So that leaves us with tomorrow, Wednesday. Wednesday? Yes, Wednesday. Where we will be doing the other session that I run, the Wanderers. We just had a couple of characters swap out. So, the dynamic is going to be pretty sweet. Hump day. Yay. So tomorrow will be the Wanderers. I think they're on episode 19 or 20. I think they're on 20. It's close. It's getting up there. That's going to be at 5:30 Pacific. So if you enjoy the show, it's another pretty heavy RP group. This one was them jumping into a pretty big combat. There was a lot of things, a lot of moving parts, but they got through it. It could have been much worse. So it worked out. They got loot. They got cool stuff. But yeah, tomorrow, Wednesday, hump day, 5:30 Pacific, Wanderers. If you want to drop by and say hello, by all means, there's a delicious little follow button if you want to know when we go live or need a reminder. Beyond that, let's see. Announcements. Let's see. Wednesday is D&D. Thursday and Friday, I got a few game options. I'm thinking maybe going back to Noita on Thursday, because there's still a bunch of spells I haven't unlocked. Maybe some Monster Hunter, maybe something multiplayer. We'll see. I kind of got to play it by ear. There's so many games I want to play, and it's like, there's so many things I want to stream. So yeah, either way, with that, methinks it is time I wrap this up, as it is going to be a sizable upload to the YouTubes. Scheduling. I usually try to get the uploads done on Sunday or Mondays, depending on how busy those days are for me. So for those of you on the YouTube, probably expect it to be at least, at the latest, up by Monday. So, there's always that. I got lots of VODs up there. By all means, check them out. See what you like. Give it a look-see. And I appreciate all that. And I appreciate you guys being here. And I appreciate. Did I say appreciate? I said appreciate. Wow. I appreciate you guys being here and hanging out. And the follows and the kind words. And I don't know, just all of the above. And not getting hit by a cryo grenade. Just all the good stuff, I am grateful that I get the opportunity to do this. Even if it doesn't bring in a huge audience, I don't care. This is fun. It's fun for me and it's entertaining for y'all. So I can do this every week. Hands down, no problem. And that's what I do. So, with that, I wish you all a wonderful morning or evening, or whatever else it might be for you. And I look forward to being your dungeon master once again next time. But for now, we must take a long rest. So with that, farewell, adventurers. Farewell.